Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Ringo TV Reactions. We are back. You know, ladies and gentlemen, man, it's really, really bad this time, guys. The information that I got for you tonight, it's really, really bad. Nubreed has finally shared with us the truth. And the truth is, he's Muslim. He's FBA. He's a black Hebrew Israelite, all in one. This video is very, very shocking. It's gonna be very shocking to a lot of you people that follow Nubreed. All of you people that hate me. I don't know how many times I got to do these videos to expose this guy, man. This guy don't follow the Bible, y'all. He's now preaching that if you're a black Hebrew Israelite, a Christian, a Muslim, that you're serving the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that you are one and that you're on code because you're all FBA. I told you, guys, I told you that Nubreed's a false prophet. You didn't listen to me. I'm going to play the tape. I'm going to play this tape, guys. These are the ground rules. I'm going to play the tape. Then we're going to come back and we're going to listen to it. I'm not going to stop and talk. I'm going to let the tape play so you can hear it with your ears. Then I'm going to react to it. Is that fair? No interruptions. I want you to hear how he's trying to condition his viewers to accept the one world religion. When I tell you, Nubreed is of the Antichrist, he represents the one world government. Because you know there's going to be a one world religion. There's going to be a one world religion in the last days where everybody must fall under that one world religion. He is now preaching that you could be Israelite, Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, whatever religion you want to be. If you're black, you're all brothers and sisters under FBA, because he wants you to believe that's your lineage. Not only is he teaching false doctrine, not only is he teaching New Age doctrine, but he created a whole new lineage according to the Bible. Nowhere in the Bible is there a lineage called FBA. I don't know. This dude literally fell off, guys. This is what happens when you are a warlock. This is what happens when you turn from the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You become reprobate and you begin to follow other religions. Nubreed practice Islam, Buddhism, FBA, Christianity, Hebrew Israelitism, and he endorsed Tariq Nasheed. Let's play the tape, guys. Let's go to the tapes. Tales of the tape.
And I want to explain how I became what some would call an Israelite foundational Black American hybrid, and why. Hold on. First of all, FBA is a grassroots movement with no leader. And shout out all the brothers who are representing FBA, because that's a step in the right direction from where I'm standing, from what I see. That's a step in the right direction because FBAs are on code. Now, I believe historically, my identity is an Israelite, according to the Bible. Now, FBA is a lineage. We're talking about people who were here, the foundational people who were here. And so people, when it comes to these grassroots movements and when people are really stating claim to who they are, people have an issue with that because they don't want our people delineating. They don't want our people coming together collectively and being on one accord when it comes to who is going to have access. They don't want us to have any inclusion whatsoever, any unity whatsoever. And being an individual who knows my history, right? Understanding that we are God's people, understanding that we are the foundation of it all. And being an FBA is not about religion, because I want y'all to hear me clearly, we are the origin to all world religions. Hold that for a second. Breathe. What? FBA ain't about religion. Because why? We are the origin for all world religions. So I can be an Israelite and still be a foundational Black American. Just like the next person can represent the Nation of Islam, but still he believes in his lineage as a foundational Black American, instead of being called an African American, being placed in a category where you're not asking for your tangibles because you're allowing other people, anybody who gets the title minority slapped on them, you're allowing them to pretty much eat off your plate, stake claim to your plate, grab hold of your inheritance. So it's just about people in America, born and raised Black Americans, coming together on one accord and being on code. It's a very simple concept, but effective. Very simple, but effective. And, there is a lot of brothers and sisters who do support Tariq Nasheed and support others who are speaking truth. But, they always trying to slap some leader on something. No, this is a grassroots movement, and that's why it's gaining so much traction and it's having the power that it's been having. It's been very effective because a lot of people who are trying to exploit us, they're getting shut down.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard 4 minutes of blasphemy. 4 minutes of pure blasphemy. Nubreed, Global Truth, is preaching one world religion in 4K. If you're a Muslim and you're FBA, Nubreed considers you a brother. A brother in truth. You all serve the same God, according to Nubreed. If this isn't heresy, I don't know what else to tell you guys. He should have pulled that video down immediately, but it's too late. I got it downloaded. This man literally agree with creating a new lineage. Last time I checked the Bible, you have the 12 tribes of Israel. The 12 tribes represent the lineage of the Most High's people. According to FBA, they don't represent all the 12 tribes. Real FBAs, their religion says you have to be a foundational Black American, which means if you're Jamaican and your parents are immigrants, FBAs consider you to be a tether. That's how they see you. They consider you to be a tether. Nubreed believes that you're a tether. Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen and heard Nubreed call Jamaicans and Panamanians tethers. Just for the record, for the court, so that we're all on the same page, because I need for all the Caribbean brothers and sisters to know that Nubreed do not like you if you're of the Caribbean, which means he's not really following the Bible. Because according to the Hebrew Israelite religion, they claim that, the Jamaicans, I believe they say the Jamaicans, the tribe of Benjamin, Panamanians is of the tribe of Zebulon. They claim that American blacks are the tribe of Judah. All of that is bullcrap, right? None of these Black Hebrew Israelites know what tribe they come from. They just made that chart up. I do believe that the children of the Most High, the people of the Most High, is so-called Black people, right? I do believe that. At the same time, none of us know what tribe we're from. So I don't buy into that Hebrew Israelite-ism chart. That's pure BS, because they want us to believe that Mexicans are our people too. That's a lie. Mexicans are not our people, right? But this is what they did. They tried to graft everybody in. But now, what's shocking about this is that Nubreed is saying you could be a Muslim and a Hebrew Israelite at the same time, as long as you're FBA. Because FBAs, Muslims, Hebrew Israelites, they're on code. They're on code. Last time I read the Bible, it says, how can two walk together except they be agreed? So my question to Nubreed, Global Truth, in all due respect, sir, are you telling us that you consider men and women that are Muslims, that they are your brothers and sisters in truth, in terms of them serving the same God like you? Because you just created a complicated mess. Because if Muslims, Hebrew Israelites, and FBAs are on code, then that would mean that Muslims would have to be keeping the commandments of the Most High. They would have to be keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, because that would be on code. You can't be on code as a Muslim, as a Hebrew Israelite, or even as a FBA. If the FBAs are not keeping the commandments of the Most High, then you're not really on code, because how can two walk except they be agreed? So a Muslim cannot be practicing Islam and reading the Hadith, and at the same time, the Israelite is reading the Bible, and y'all believe y'all serving different gods. That doesn't make any sense. So I'm here to tell you that if you're following Nubreed Global Truth, you are following a devil. In plain sight. Listen, guys, we have to be mindful of the truth. Nubreed is suggesting that if you're FBA, you could be a Muslim, a Hebrew Israelite, doesn't matter what your religion, because it's a one world religion under FBA. As long as you're Black. If you're Black, you can worship whatever other religion you want to be a part of, as long as you're on code with FBA. Nubreed been compromised, guys. When you see Nubreed talking about I'm a federal informant and all this other nonsense, no. The one who is an agent of chaos, an agent of the powers that be, that would be Nubreed. Because Nubreed is trying to issue in the New World Order, the one world government, the one world religion. Nubreed is the only one right now that I can see on social media that is pushing his viewers to join the FBA movement. And he's basically saying, if you're Muslim, you're accepted. Hebrews, you're accepted. Christian, you're accepted. Hindus, you're accepted. Whatever your religion is, as long as you can represent FBA, you are considered a brother and a sister. Come on now. This is crazy, man. Let's rewind back the tape so you guys can hear it again. Let's go.
And I want to explain how I became what some would call an Israelite foundational Black American hybrid.
What in the world is that? You can't tell me that this man have not fallen astray. Listen to what he just said, guys. Where is this in the Bible?
And I want to explain how I became.
How he became. So if he became, he want you to become too. He's trying to convert you into the one world religion, ladies and gentlemen. And y'all so blind, y'all can't see it.
What some would call an Israelite foundational Black American hybrid.
What the heck is that? Where's all of Nubreed's viewers when you need them here? You know why you don't see them, guys? Because they're a part of the one world religion. That's why they fight against the men of the Lord like myself, Brainwaves, and Floridine Rollo. That's why they fight against us, because we're actually the real men of the Lord that is speaking truth to wake up the people. Nubreed believes in a one world religion, and that's what he's preaching via FBA. Let's go.
And why? Hold on. First of all, FBA is a grassroots movement.
Do you see the movement that he's a part of? This is why Nubreed is concerned about the feds, because Nubreed know that his organization is connected to a lot of things that can be deemed a threat to society. See, it has nothing to do with me. The problem is he's pushing the one world religion, and he's doing it under the guise of Shalom. It's your brother Nubreed coming back with another live stream. That's what he's doing it by. Influencing you to accept the one world government. Influencing you to accept the mark of the beast. Do you understand? Nubreed is now teaching that you can be Muslim and worship Allah and be a Black Hebrew Israelite at the same time under FBA. This is crazy.
With no leader. With no leader.
Tariq Nasheed is the leader of FBA, guys. Tariq Nasheed is the leader of FBA. They want you to believe it's no leader because they don't want the federal government to be involved. Because if you crown someone as a leader, then the federal government will begin to monitor that individual. Do you understand me? FBA is a cult. It is a militant organization that hates Blacks that are immigrants, Blacks from the Caribbean. If you're Trinidadian, Jamaican, Haitian, Panamanian, if you are not born in America, the FBA cult movement, they don't see you as a Black man or a Black woman. They see you as a tether, which is a racial slur used against any outsiders. That's how they see you. So now if Nubreed is a FBA and he adhere to FBA doctrine, that means he don't believe in the 12 tribes of Israel. That means he only believe in what he call the tribe of Judah, which are the so-called Black Americans. At least that's what the Black Hebrew Israelite religion teach. Because according to FBA, it stands for Foundational Black Americans. This was started by Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed is the leader of FBAs. And what FBAs believe is that if you are born in America, your father, your mother, your grandmother, and the line goes down in America, then they consider you to be FBA. If your family is from the Caribbean and you came over here and settled and pretty much, got involved with the culture here in America, they don't see you as a foundational Black American. They see you as a tether who's trying to live off the plight of Black Americans. FBAs hate anyone from the Caribbean. They hate you with a passion. So Nubreed is playing double paper. He's in the Hebrew religion, he's in the FBA religion, and he's also practicing Islam. This is why when you see videos of Nubreed going to Jamaica, he's really trying to learn all religions so that he can understand how to manipulate people. That's why he went to study Rastafarianism. When he went to Jamaica, who was Nubreed hanging around? The Rastafaris, the Rastafarian. He was learning about their religion, their belief system, because Nubreed is also Rastafarian. He practiced and he learned from different religions. You understand? When Nubreed went to Africa, he told you that he was meeting African dignitaries. Well, what religion did those Africans follow? Do you see what I mean? This is crazy, guys. This video needs to be shared. People need to wake up. You need to turn from Nubreed as quick as possible, guys. He's leading you astray. He's leading you to the one world religion, where everybody is under one religion, one accord, under code of FBA.
And shout out all the brothers who are representing FBA.
Notice he says shout out to all the brothers. So if you're Muslim, you're a brother. If you're Hindu, Buddhist, and you're a Black man and you practice Buddhism, you are a brother to Nubreed. This is crazy, man. He's telling you in your face, and a lot of you will still stay following him. He's literally telling you that he represents all religions. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the mark of the beast right there. He's preparing people for the mark of the beast. He's getting everybody to be one accord under all religions. That's what the New World Order is about. It's going to be one religion that run everything. Not 20 different religions, 50 religions. Nubreed is literally getting people prepared for the mark of the beast. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Let's go.
Because that's a step in the right direction from where I'm standing, from what I see. That's a step.
Look, guys, you have Alston in the chat says, I heard him say multiple times that before he became a Bible follower, he followed Islamic faith. Man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very, very difficult video for me to do because it's like the truth finally came out. I told you guys that Nubreed is a false prophet. I told you. Listen, if you're one of Nubreed's followers who hate me, what are you going to say in his defense? What are you going to say? What could you say? The man is literally embracing all religions under FBA. This is absolutely crazy.
In the right direction, because
listen to what he
FBAs
said. He said this is going in the right direction for all the religions. Listen.
Because that's a step in the right direction from where I'm standing.
So being a Muslim, being a Black Hebrew Israelite, being FBA is a step in the right direction, guys. Wow. Nubreed is saying, no matter what religion you follow, as long as you're under FBA, it's a step in the right direction. We're all under code of the New World Order. This is, if y'all are not screaming through the rooftop with this one, I don't know what else to do, bro. Nubreed's followers are supposed to be pulling their hair out listening to this. All you people that Nubreed keep calling chosen ones all day, y'all ought to be pulling y'all hair out right now. This man have totally sold out, bro. I told you, man. I told you he was a false prophet. I told you he was a devil. Y'all didn't believe me. Y'all kept getting mad at me. Leave him alone. I'm showing you the proof right here. This is crazy.
From what I see, that's a step in the right direction, because FBAs are on code.
FBAs are on code. So if you're a Muslim and you're FBA, Hebrew Israelite FBA, Buddhist FBA, you're all on code. Nubreed. If a black man is Buddhist, is he going to make it to the kingdom? Is he serving the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? Or is he following after another God? Because you basically agree with a one world religion. This is crazy, man. Put a 1 if you can clearly see and understand that this man is a false prophet. We need to know. What say you to people? I'm bringing out the evidence. This man is literally saying you could be a Muslim, a Hebrew Israelite, Christian, as long as you are FBA. You are brothers and sisters. This is crazy.
Out all the brothers who are representing FBA, because that's a step in the right direction from where I'm standing, from what I see. That's a step in the right direction, because FBAs are on code. Now, I believe historically, my identity is an Israelite.
He said historically that his identity is a Israelite. So are Muslims that are FBA, Nubreed, are they going to make it to the kingdom? You got to answer that question. Are Muslims who practice Islam and read the Quran and the Hadith, are they considered your brothers and sisters in truth and will make it to the kingdom of heaven under FBA? Answer the question. Because you said FBAs stay on code. So if you're supposed to be a hybrid FBA and a Muslim is a hybrid FBA too, then if you're on code, these are your brothers. These are your blood brothers. So that means y'all serving the same God. That's what that means. Right? So Nubreed, you got some questions to answer now. So you're basically saying that Muslims, Buddhists, and Hebrews and Christians are all serving the same God under FBA. Wow, bro. Sometimes you think it could get no worse.
According to the Bible. Now, FBA is a lineage. We're talking about people who were here.
A lineage? Where is that in the Bible? Where is FBA in the Bible? Nubreed, chapter and verse. Chapter and verse. Where is FBA in the Bible? Because you said the people that were here. Well, the 12 tribes of Israel was here. We've been scattered all throughout the earth. What are you talking about? What about the Muslims? Are you saying that they were there too? You know that Islam is an Arab religion. You do know that, right? Nubreed, you do know that Islam is an Arab religion. You're done. It's over. Oh yeah, it's over for you with this one. I already destroyed a Dodash career on YouTube. You're done. Off of this one video right here. Once everybody catch wind of what you're doing, promoting a one world religion, wow. Nubreed is promoting a one world religion under the guise of FBA. This is crazy. Those of you that are now coming into the show, be sure to hit that like button, guys. Y'all got to stop, man. Stop playing, man. When you see me putting out this truth, breaking this stuff down like this, fam, if you got God in your heart, click the like button, man, and support this work. How are people to hear this work if you, the people, don't support the shows? You have to share the videos. Click the like button. When that devil is over there preaching the New World Order, one world religion, y'all blind. I'm showing you what this man is doing. This man is literally saying that as long as you're FBA, you can practice whatever religion you want because we all serve the same God. In so many words, that's what he's doing. In order for him to have a large following, why do you think so many people follow him? Because he have different people from different religions, different cultures, and they all believe they're chosen ones. They all believe that they're FBA. So you got people that practice African religions, Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism, all sorts of isms. Even the Black Hebrew Israelites, the Christians, as long as you're practicing whatever religion you're into, Nubreed believe you're all serving one God, bro. This is sick. This is sick, man. I can't believe that he actually went live to do this video. As soon as I saw it, I downloaded it immediately because I know how he is. He loved to put things on private and hide the information. This is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy, bro.
The foundational people who were here.
He said FBAs were the foundational people that were here. What? Foundational people? The arrogance of this man. All this is division. What about the other tribes? He minimized their existence by saying they're not important. That's division. And Nubreed was not talking like this years ago. 3 years ago, Nubreed was not talking about FBA. The reason why he's doing this FBA stuff is because he's trying to get money from the FBA community in order for him to live his life in the so-called land initiative in North Carolina. He's trying to get the funding from the FBA community. Absolutely sick.
And so people, when it comes to these grassroots movements and when people are really stating claim to who they are, people have an issue.
Stating claim to who they are. You should know who you are from the Bible. Where did you get FBA from? Show me FBA in the Bible, chapter and verse. Where's FBA? Where's foundational Black American in the Bible as a lineage? Because you're only regurgitating what Tariq Nasheed taught. And you call it a grassroots movement. And you wondering why you scared of the feds. Because you don't want the feds to know about this grassroots movement called FBA and its superiors that are running the organization. And Tariq Nasheed is the founding father of the FBA religion.
With that, because they don't want our people delineating. They don't want our people coming together collectively and being on one accord.
Notice he said our people. So if a Muslim is FBA, Nubreed said that's his people. In 4K, people. Did Nubreed not just say that? Did Nubreed not just basically say that Muslims that are FBAs are his brothers and sisters? Let me play it again, man, because people acting like they can't hear. Listen.
Claim to who they are. People have an issue with that because they don't want our people delineating. They don't want our people coming together collectively.
They don't want our people coming together collectively. So if you're Muslim and you're FBA, come together. Hebrew Israelite, FBA, come together. Christian, FBA, come together. Buddhist, FBA, Hinduism, FBA, African religions, FBA, you're all FBA. That's crazy. And this is coming from Nubreed Global Truth. He's trying to program his viewers to accept the one world religion, guys. I'm the first YouTuber to expose this chilling, diabolical plan that Nubreed have in operation right now. Operation One World Order. The one world religion. Nubreed is attempting to join all religions, no matter what your religious belief is, as long as you can fall under FBA and live in code, you're accepted.
And being on one accord when it comes to who is going to have access. They don't want us to have any inclusion whatsoever, any unity whatsoever.
So Nubreed want to unite Black Hebrew Israelites, Christians, Muslims, Buddhists. He want all of them merged together in unity.
And being an individual who knows my history, right? Understanding that we are God's people.
Wow. So a Muslim that's a so-called FBA is God's people. A Hindu that practice and follow FBA is God's people. If you're Christians, if you're any of these different things, you are basically, you're all together. You're one. You're God's people. That's what Nubreed is saying. This is crazy, man. This is absolutely sick, man. And people getting mad at me for teaching this. I'm showing you what this false prophet is doing. This is blasphemy. Blasphemy.
Understanding that we are the foundation of it all. And being an FBA is not about religion. Because I want y'all to hear me clearly. We are the origin to all world religions.
Wow. Wow. Did y'all get that, guys? Nubreed said that we are the origin to all world religions. I told you. I told you guys, man. This man crowned us as the origin of all world religions. So he's basically saying that if we're God's people, all these other religions are all of the Most High. Man, bro. False prophet like never before, man. Yo, this is sick. There's no recovering from this one, Nubreed. You should have took that video down.
Hold that for a second. Breed, what? FBA ain't about religion. Because why? We are the origin for all world religions.
Wow.
So I can be an Israelite and still be a foundational Black American.
Wow. He could be a Hebrew Israelite and still be a foundational Black American. What else you got for us, Nubreed?
Just like the next person can represent the Nation of Islam, but still he believes in his lineage as a foundational Black American.
Let's rewind that back, guys. Rewind that back.
All world religions. So I can be an Israelite and still be a foundational Black American. Just like the next person can represent the Nation of Islam, but still he believes in his lineage as a foundational Black American.
There's no getting around this one, Nubreed. You're done. Your career on YouTube is over, bro. Your career on YouTube opening the Bible is over. It's over. Let's play that part again, guys. Let's play that part again. Got to make sure people getting it.
An Israelite and still be a found are the origin for all world religions. So I can be an Israelite and still be a foundational Black American.
Right.
Just like the next person can represent the Nation of Islam, but still he believes in his lineage as a foundational Black American.
Then that would make being a Muslim and a Hebrew Israelite one. Oh man, your career is done, bro. You're done. You're finished. There's no getting around this one. Don't even try to make any videos trying to clarify. There's nothing to clarify. We heard what you said. We heard what you said. This is crazy. FBA means Foundational Black American. Right? That is a cult that was started by Tariq Nasheed. This cult hates blacks who are from the Caribbean, blacks who have parents that are immigrants. They call you tethers, right? The FBA cult do not rep the Bible. FBAs do not adhere to the Bible. FBAs don't follow the 12 tribes of Israel. They don't care about that. They only care about those of us who were born in America. Your mama, your daddy, everybody was in America, and pretty much your family line comes from the American slave trade. So if you're outside of that, they don't even consider you a brother or sister. That's why they call you tethers. That's what FBA mean. Nubreed is supposed to be a Black Hebrew Israelite. So him claiming FBA mean that he's a part of the division of what FBA represent. FBA don't care about the Caribbean brothers and sisters. You know, if you're Haitian, the FBA movement don't like you. They call you tethers. If you're Jamaican, you're a tether. Trini, you're a tether. Panamanian, you're a tether. You're a tether. Doesn't matter if you're black from the UK according to FBA, you are a tether. That's how they see you. You know? Think about this, guys. Let me block this troll. I don't even know why this person coming here and saying, Ringo, stop hating on younger brother. Like, you're just a devil. I don't even know why you're here. That's the reason why we got so much division, guys. Think of all the truth I've been sharing. This damn demon just coming here telling me stop hating on younger brothers. Like, where'd that come from? These devils are everywhere, guys. They literally just come out of nowhere. They don't even listen to the video to learn nothing. They just come over here to accuse me of something falsely because I'm exposing this warlock, this Freemason that you see in this video. That guy, Nubreed, is a Freemason warlock. And his goal on social media is to spread a one world religion. A one world religion. And he's saying that if you're a Muslim and FBA or Hebrew Israelite and FBA, you're all brothers and sisters, which mean you all serve the same God. Wow.
Instead of being called an African American, being placed in a category where you're not asking for your tangibles because you're allowing other people, anybody who gets the title minority slapped on them, you're allowing them to pretty much eat off your plate, stake claim to your plate, grab hold of your inheritance. So it's just about people in America, born and raised, Black Americans coming together on one accord and be.
You heard what he said. People in America, Black, born and raised in America. So if you are Black and you derive from the Caribbean and you came to America, they don't consider you FBA, yo. They don't. So you are what is known as a tether, according to the FBA religion.
And on code.
Look, let me rewind it back.
So it's just about people in America, born and raised, Black Americans coming together on one accord and being on code. It's a very simple concept, but effective. Very simple, but effective. And, you know, there is a lot of brothers and sisters who do support Tariq Nasheed and support others who are speaking truth.
So according to Nubreed, watch this, guys. Nubreed crowned Tariq Nasheed as a prophet of speaking truth. Your career is over, bro. Might as well you just delete your channel, bro. It's over. It's over. It is absolutely over for Nubreed, bro. This man crowned Tariq Nasheed as a prophet, a man of truth. Tariq is a pimp. Tariq don't follow the Bible. Tariq don't open the Bible. He don't serve the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Why is Nubreed endorsing Tariq Nasheed? Ladies and gentlemen, Tariq Nasheed don't follow the Bible. Tariq Nasheed don't open scriptures. He don't teach from the scriptures. He don't teach you to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments. Why is Nubreed promoting and endorsing the pimp named Tariq Nasheed? Why?
Who do support Tariq Nasheed and support others who are speaking truth. But, you know, they always trying to slap some leader on something.
The leader of the FBA movement is Tariq Nasheed. Everybody knows that.
You know, no, this is a grassroots movement, and that's why it's gaining so much traction.
If there's no leader and there's no leadership, then nobody has any order. If there's no leader, there's no order. So when you hear this demon say there's no leader in the FBA movement, that don't make no sense, because if there's no leader, there's no order. Order got to come down, and men have to teach others how to move. This is crazy.
It's having the power that it's been having. It's been very effective.
It's just like the Messiah. The Messiah would be the leader. We follow the Messiah. Do you get it? The Messiah says, pretty much, follow me. He told his disciples, follow me. Follow my examples. So if there's no leader to the FBA movement, who's leading? Somebody got to be a leader. In order for there to be followers, somebody got to lead.
There's a lot of people who are trying to exploit us. They're getting shut down. They're getting shut down.
He said they're getting shut down, the people who exploit. Is he talking about the white man or is he talking about the black man? Because the last time I checked, black people are black people's worst enemy. Your worst enemy is not the white man. You don't got to worry about the white man. You got to be worried about another black man. That's the one you got to worry about. Another black man will be the one that try their best to plot against you.
Let me see. Somebody says, I get you are for your people, FBA, but so blindly that you don't even admit the fault of problems of your people today. Jesus made his what? Jesus made his, I don't know.
Get hooked on phonics, Nubreed. You need to learn how to read. Don't try to distract the crowd by acting like you don't know what he's saying. He's basically calling you out on your BS by telling you, why aren't you holding your own people accountable? In other words, you here acting like hearing stories about black crime and what blacks are doing in the black community, black on black crime, shootings, muggings, stabbings, killings in the black community. You avoid talking about those stories. Instead, you focus on white supremacy, and you do these type of stories where you talk about what white people are doing for a black audience. And that's why you made this video, assuming that content creators that talk about black issues or black crimes or whatever the case is, that they're doing it for a white audience. So if you believe that, what audience is you doing your videos for, hypocrite? When you talk about white supremacy, racist whites, what audience are you targeting to consume that content? Black people, which would make you a hypocrite by default for even judging another man. As black men, we're supposed to be holding our communities accountable. But for some reason, Nubreed don't like that. He don't like when you talk about black people crime. He want to act like it don't exist. Did Nubreed talk about that black woman that killed the 2 babies and put them in the suitcase and kept them in the car driving around? Did Nubreed talk about that story? Did Nubreed talk about that black woman that kept them kids in her car dead for months and months and months? Why Nubreed don't address these topics? Instead, he want to focus on white supremacy because he's trying to bring all religions together as one under FBA.
What that word is at the end you got. I don't know what you were trying to say. But again, every nation of people have problems. Every nation of people have problems.
Nubreed are Muslims, Christians, and Buddhists and Hindus, black Hebrew Israelites, serving the same God. If they're serving the same God, they should be serving and reading the same book. Right? If the Muslim and the black Hebrew Israelite and the Christians are serving the same God, why they have different holy books? Come on now. Let me block this damn demon. Listen, to all you demons that come to my chat, right? Nobody's here to entertain you, right? You're a demon. Why are you watching me? If you don't like me, you don't agree with me, you hate my messages, what are you here for? I don't want to hear none of your nonsense. We're just going to pack you up because you got a devil in you, right? We don't entertain devils. We just pack them up, get them on out, right? So now, let's get back at the content, because all that trolling in the live chat, nobody will never remember you. But they'll remember me and the work that I've done. You are non-existent. Nobody don't even know you alive because you ain't doing nothing for this world.
Again, every nation of people have problems. Every nation of people have problems. And if we wanted to compare and contrast, if we really wanted to do that historically, as well as in modern times, I can show you who the real savages are very much easily. But we don't need to do that, right?
So, Nubreed just said he could show you who the true savages are. So what Nubreed is essentially saying is that white people are savages. So, by his own admission, he don't believe that blacks are savages at all. Even though a black woman put 2 babies in a suitcase, killed them, their decomposing bodies are in a suitcase, she's driving around, Nubreed don't consider that savagery. He said, forget about that. Forget about all the shootings and death going on in New York. Forget about what happened at the lounge. I got to talk about all those stories. Forget about the op that ran up on the other dude and shot him in his head. Forget about that. Let's not talk about these stories. Because why? Those are not savages, according to Nubreed. He want you to focus on white people because he's a racist. Nubreed is a racist and he hates white people. If you are white and you watch that guy named Nubreed, he is a racist. He hates white people. It's right there in his own words, guys. With all the evil going on in the black community, all the guns, the violence, the drugs, all the problems we got in the black community, Nubreed don't address none of those problems. Instead, what did he say?
And if we wanted to compare and contrast, if we really wanted to do that historically, as well as in modern times, I can show you who the real savages are.
Really? I can show you who the real savage is. That would be the Most High. That would be the Most High, Nubreed. Because if you're going to say that the white man is the savage for all the atrocities that was done to our people, then you would have to go back to the book of Deuteronomy and actually read all of the plagues that was supposed to come on the children of Israel for breaking the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. The Most High said that another people will come from far. They will only oppress you and break you, and you will be bondmen and bondwomen and sold into slavery, and no man shall buy you, which means to free you. So all the atrocities that was done to our people, all of the death, the murder, the killing, the lynching, the alligator bait, using our babies, all of that stuff was God's will. That was his punishment for us not obeying his commandments. And you're here blaming the white man when you should be blaming your God. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob said, in hunger and thirst and nakedness, you shall serve your enemies. It's all in the book of Deuteronomy. Hunger, thirst, and nakedness. It says that the other nations will show no favor to the young or the old. So all the hell we've been through, all of the killings, everything that we've been through, even till this day, is God's judgment for our sins because we refuse to repent and serve him and keep his commandments. And you know this. But you want to sit around blaming white people all day rather than blaming your God. Your God sent the other nations to take us into captivity. And for some reason, you have amnesia. You forgot.
Very much easily. But we don't need to do that right now. We'll save that.
You know what I realized? A lot of people are just damn stupid. Let me break this down in layman's term for all the idiots and the dumbasses. God Almighty told us in the book of Deuteronomy that he is sending the other nations to crush us, to punish us. Do you understand? In hunger and thirst and nakedness, you will serve the other nations. That decree came from the Most High. The white man did not decide to come in and put you in slavery. That was God that gave them the power to take us down. And for some reason, people are so stupid, they just don't understand that. They just want to be hateful. And what's so crazy is the Bible says you will be jealous of the other nations because they're able to excel in life. The Bible says you will be below and your enemies will be ahead. They will be the head. You will be the tail. Why? Because you don't want to keep the commandments. That's scripture. Can't be denied. Can't be denied. If you're going to get mad at white people, get mad at God. If you're going to get mad at what happened in the transatlantic slave trade, get mad with God. Get mad with him. Because he told you, thou shalt go into Egypt again with ships. You will be sold as bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. All in the book of Deuteronomy. So we were going to be on plantations serving our enemies. If the black man was so powerful, so strong, why the black man stayed in slavery? If black men are so tough, so righteous, so powerful, so strong, and we're all kings, why the fuck we allow the white man to keep us in slavery for 400 damn years? Explain that to me. Explain it to me. The reason why we were in slavery for 400 years is because God took our strength away and he gave that power to the white man to whoop our ass. All you religious devils, you religious heathens who sit in the clouds hating all damn day, you are evil doers. You don't even follow the Most High. You don't follow the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob because you're a devil. This demon named Nubreed is bringing in a one world religion. He is an agent that was sent by the devil to control the minds of people so that people can backslide away from the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And what this does, it keeps the plagues coming on our people. You mean to tell me the black man is so powerful, so strong, that the white man had you in chains and y'all didn't overthrow the system? Y'all didn't kill the slave master? Y'all didn't do nothing? Y'all just stayed there getting whipped while the white man graping your women. Now think about this, black woman. Think about this, sisters. These weak-ass men want you to believe that they so strong, but yet they stayed in slavery for 400 years, allowing the white man to take advantage of the black woman, the daughters of Zion, graping little boys while grown black men sat on their asses, didn't sacrifice their lives because they were thinking like a bitch. And instead, they complain on YouTube all day talking about FBA and I want reparations. Sit down, you coward. I am tired of these weak, spineless men who act religious on social media, but ain't doing a damn thing in terms of taking care of their kids, taking care of their wives, providing for their families. They ain't doing that. They just going around getting women pregnant. And then they trying to live off of a woman coin. How many of you ladies got some ninja trying to live up in your house, drive your car, and this ninja don't want to work, but he always coming to you with his hands out, always want to sleep with you, but ain't trying to do nothing for you. And you expect these women to respect us brothers when we ain't shit? Go look at the black communities right now. It's in shambles. You got all these gangs, drugs, robbings, shootings, and killings. What is the black man doing to solve these problems? Nothing. All they do is poke their chests out like they big men. But when you go to their communities, it's a war zone. Go to DC, war zone. New York, war zone. LA, war zone. Chirac, war zone. Go to all the hoods in North Carolina, war zone. Black men don't know how to live. They don't know how to live together. They don't know how to build nothing. All they do is fight and kill one another. And this demon named Nubreed, he don't care about those issues. He don't care about the suffering. He don't care about the fatherless homes. He don't care about the atrocities done that we do to our own people. I don't want to hear another thing about what the white man have done. I want to talk about what we do to usins. That's what I want to talk about. What are we doing to each other? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how you can't even park your car in the hood without a ninja trying to destroy your property. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the black man being so damn jealous of another black man because he got a chain that he would kill another black man while he's on a live stream talking to his people. Talk about that. Talk about that. Brother Watson was murdered on live, Facebook Live. Another black ninja decided he wanted to rob his chain. It wasn't the white man that came for his life. It was the black man that came for another black man's life and pointed a gun at him. Imagine looking out your car window and you seeing a black man with a barrel of gun pointing at you trying to rob you. It wasn't the white man that took him out. It was a ninja. That's our enemy. Our enemy is these damn ninjas, these damn animals that are in these communities causing nothing but violence and savagery. Those are the ones that make our women want to stay in their house. A lot of you women, you come from work, you go straight home. You go straight upstairs. You don't even stay outside. You don't even want to be outside. Your neighbors be like, damn, you never come outside. How come you never hang out? Why would a decent, clean, lovely black woman want to come outside her house and stand around a bunch of damn ninjas? Why? She ain't trying to do that. Look at these damn demons coming in here. Says Nubreed is not an agent of Satan. He's not perfect, but he just wants to uplift. Man, get the fuck off my channel, fam, with that bullshit. Get off my channel with that garbage. I don't want to hear that mess. You a damn devil. I don't want to hear none of that mess. All of these damn demons coming over here. You know why? Because I'm cooking. I'm cooking these demons. This man is promoting a one world religion. Nubreed is now teaching that if you are a Muslim, a black Hebrew Israelite, a Christian, a Buddhist, as long as you come together as one under FBA and stay on code, you're all brothers and sisters. This is what he's teaching.
See. Yep, that's right. There are plenty of foundational black Americans we don't agree with. Doesn't make us any less foundational black Americans. Exactly.
So if you are a Muslim, Buddhist, and you're black, Nubreed consider you a brother. You're all serving the same God.
But you know what they hate is to see us delineate. They hate us to see us building on what we agree on.
You see that? So Nubreed is in agreement with Muslims and Buddhists. So what book they following? Which book do we agree upon? Do the Muslims follow biblical traditions, or do the Hebrew Israelites follow Muslim traditions? Because last time I checked, Islam is an Arab religion. So that means that Nubreed embrace Arabic culture, just like he embraced Rastafarianism, just like he embraced different African religions and cultures. He embraced spell magic, witchcraft, sorcery. Wow, this is amazing, man. This is crazy. Look at him, guys. You can't see. You cannot see that this man is a demon. This is crazy. Notice what this other person says. This person says Muslims follow the God of Adam and Eve, the creator of you and me and all men. Please stop the cap. Stop the cap. You know, this is the problem. Religion. If Muslims follow the same God as the Christians, they would not have different books. You see what I mean? They have different beliefs, different ways of life. Do you understand that? So anybody that's trying to join everybody together, that's the one world government right there. You see that? That's the one world religion. That's what's going on here. Nubreed is trying to bring us all into one religion. In other words, it doesn't matter if you're a Muslim, Hindu, Buddhist, we all serve in the same God. So let's all love one another and be happy. Man, I tell you, bro, did Jesus Christ do that? Nope, he didn't do that.
They hate to see that. They hate to see any of our people coming together. But these very same people love to exploit our people.
But that's what you do to me. That's what you do to me, Nubreed. You said exploit. All your videos where you talk about me, you call me a savage. You paint me as a FBI informant. You accuse me of being a pedophile. You accuse me of practicing incest. Anything that's ungodly and evil, that's what you project on me. So you're exploiting me, hypocrite. I'm a black man. All your videos that you do about me. You said you was going on vacation the other day. 24 hours later, you back on YouTube talking about me. You told your viewers when you come back, you're going to be refreshed and you got a bunch of new content. Soon as you got back, your first order of business, talk about me, projecting your sins on me. When you're the one who's the whoremonger, because we reviewed your video the other day where you said you were possessed by demons. You said that you was a whoremonger male, how you would have sex with 3 to 5 different women in a week. You said you would smash these women and dash them like never before. When we were in North Carolina and I was leaving with my wife, weren't you coming back to the hotel with 2 women? Talk about it. Talk about it. Hey, Nubreed, come holler at your boy. Remember when we was packing the truck? You remember that day? You remember, right? What did you tell me in the truck about your baby mama? Yeah, the one that just had your baby. What did you tell me about her? You told me, bro, I done got a migrant pregnant. I lift my hand to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. May he strike me down right now if you didn't say that. If you didn't say that. That's what you told me. This dude told me to my face. Yo, bro, I done got a migrant pregnant. I was like, a migrant? Not a black woman. Not a sister. He said a migrant. Nubreed said that. Nubreed, look at me in my eyes and tell me if I'm lying. I lift my hands to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. May he strike me down right now. You told me in that truck. Bro, I done got a migrant pregnant. And I was kind of caught off guard. And I was like, migrant? I knew what was going on with the migrant crisis in New York. But for him to tell me that, it let me look at the woman that he was with that day. I'm like, oh, snap. So you didn't plan on getting her pregnant. You didn't decide I want to have a baby. You just got her pregnant by mistake, which means you were just sleeping with her and she turned up pregnant. This is crazy, bro. Ringo, you're making some huge mistakes, so I know. Let me get you the fuck out of here. Get off my platform, fam. I don't got no time for you. Get out of here. All these damn doubles in my chat telling me I'm making mistakes. I'm the fucking host of the show. Get the fuck off the platform. We don't got no time. Right now, we cooking devils. We cooking devils with barbecue sauce. This video is absolutely breaking the kingdom of darkness down. Single-handedly, the Most High is using me to crush these devils for who they really are. All of these witches and warlocks, your days are numbered. It's over. Nubreed is preaching global religion. New world order, one world religion. He is now teaching that if you are FBA, you could practice any religion you want and be a brother and sister now. He deviated from the Bible. Now everything is one now. This is crazy. And he embraced and support Tariq Nasheed.
Any of our people coming together. But these very same people love to exploit our people. They love it.
In other words, what he's saying is, let's say, for example, it's a news story of two black men that grape a black woman. If I report on that news story in Nubreed's sick satanic mind, he considered that exploiting black people. How stupid could you be? So let me get this straight. When the news media is reporting on news with crime, they're exploiting black people by reporting the crime, the sick behavior of our people. How dumb could you be?
And it's getting to the point where the content is just trash.
No, your content is trash. You don't got no content no more. You're saying their content is trash because you don't want nobody to watch my videos. That's what it is. In other words, if you see Ringo make videos and it talks about black people this, black people that, it's trash. So what content you want me to talk about? White people, white supremacy. I'm not a part of your agent system. I'm not a part of your FBA cult. You're a racist and you hate white people. I'm not a part of your club. My job is to hold my people accountable. The white man can talk about his own people. The white man can talk about the crime in his community. I'm going to talk about what is holding us back. And when I look in the black community, I don't see a white man with a whip. I see a black man with a gun. I see a black man selling drugs. I see a black man beating his woman. I see a black woman abusing and neglecting her children. That's what I see. I don't see the white man in the black community doing none of these things. I don't see no lynchings in the black community. I don't see it. You understand? So don't try to remind me of the past. Don't tell me about no damn sundown town. Don't tell me about none of these things. I don't want to hear none of that kumbaya, slavery, the white man. I don't want to hear that. Massa. I don't want to hear that. What I want to talk about is what black people are doing in the black community right now. That's what I want to hear about. I want to know about what are we going to do to solve our problems rather than waiting for the white man to solve them. Why are we waiting for the white man to solve our problems? Why is it that as black men and black women, we can't come together and solve our own issues? Why are we always waiting for somebody else to do it? Why is it that Trump had to send the National Guard down to D.C.? Why? Because these damn ninjas are in the streets running wild. These homeless people are committing crimes, and the black community don't want to do nothing about it. We should be policing our own communities so that the government don't got to get involved. But when we fail as men to do our job, all of a sudden now, the white man got to do what he got to do. So you can't blame him. But see, people like Nubreed, he's the type that he don't want to see our people held accountable. How you going to be a man of God? Put your hand to the plow to preach the gospel, and you don't even hold your own people accountable. Hypocrite. We have a lot of stuff to talk about, gang.
It's garbage. It's garbage. That's all you see these people pumping out.
Why are you watching us, monitoring spirit? Why is Nubreed watching all of us other content creators that are black and worrying about what we put out? Worry about your own channel and what you put out. See, you ain't putting out good content, and you're jealous because all these other brothers are able to put out content that bring crowds of people, and you're jealous of that because you're not getting the numbers they get.
Black person in Popeyes, especially them Hodge twins. I mean, it's horrible.
Notice how he dissing the Hodge twins now, saying, oh, the Hodge twins, oh, they're horrible. You're jealous. You ain't got their money. You ain't got their kind of clout. You ain't never going to be on their level because you're jealous. Period. Shout out to Virgil for the major support sponsoring the show. Says cooking for real. Appreciate you sponsoring the show, bro. All right. Let me put this here. Listen to this hypocrite, guys. Watch what Nubreed gonna say here, guys. I want you to pay attention because this is a very, very disturbing video that he made, guys. Very, very disturbing. Everybody that watched Nubreed's platform supposed to be unsubscribing and turning away right now to save yourselves, man. Save your souls, ladies and gentlemen. Nubreed is preaching one world religion under FBA. Check it out, guys.
It's like, where did you dumpster dive to get this trash content from? Where did you get that? Nubreed, you need to put out videos that hold black people accountable.
Listen.
How is me making a video gonna hold somebody accountable?
So why the fuck you make videos about me, dumbass? Your career is over, bro. This man just said him putting out videos doesn't really hold anybody accountable. So why does this man keep making videos about me? Why he keep making videos about me, falsely accusing me? What is his video's purpose for? Is it to hold me accountable? Or is it just to entertain his viewers? Do you see that, guys? Listen to what he said again. This dude just hanged himself with his own words. He looks stupid, bro.
Nubreed, you need to put out videos that hold black people accountable. How is me making a video gonna hold somebody accountable? Please, somebody explain that to me. How me making a video gonna hold somebody accountable.
Think about what he just said there. How is him making a video about somebody going to hold them accountable? So what's the point of Nubreed making videos about me every minute? What is he doing? If he's not trying to hold me accountable, then he's trying to tear me down. Nubreed 0, Ringo 45. Do you see how easy that is, guys? Look at this other idiot in here. It says, Ringo, where are your fringes? I don't wear fringes. Now get the fuck off my platform now. See how easy that was? I mean, it's amazing to me, these religious demons that come over here. Ringo, where's your fringes? What's the matter with these stupid people? We got all these issues in the world. You worrying about a damn fringe? Do you know what the fringes were for according to the scriptures? So they could remember the laws. It's 2025. You don't remember them? I'm telling you, bro. These people are lost, bro. They're lost. All of you trolls that pull up over here talking ish, I'm gonna roast all of y'all and block y'all. Period. Y'all ain't no match for Ringo TV. No match. Go back to that demon Nubreed and ask him, where is his fringes? Think about this, guys. This demon come over here to ask me where my fringes. Where is Nubreed's fringes? Where's his fringes? I never taught people to wear no damn fringes. I never taught that. Not me. I don't do that. I don't practice none of those different things. You know why? Because that wasn't for me. If you actually read the Bible, read it. That wasn't for you. That was for them back then to remember the law. And guess what? They didn't remember it and they went into captivity. You trolls will lose every single time you try to go toe-to-toe with Ringo TV. The laws of the Most High are supposed to be written on your heart. That's where it's supposed to be. You busy wearing a damn fringe on your shirt? What did the Most High say? What did the Messiah say about that? Outwardly, you indeed look beautiful, like a tombstone, but inwardly, you're full of dead men bones and all uncleanness. This is why I had to turn from all of these religions, guys. This is why. Because if you're in religion, bruh, these people would keep you down, bro. They'll literally control your whole life. Have you out here looking like a damn Power Ranger.
And they want their audience to believe that's what they're doing. No, that's not what you're doing.
So what exactly are you doing when you make videos about me? Aren't you exploiting me for views, for entertaining your viewers? I'm a black man. So if you really believe in uplifting black people, why all your videos is negative about me? Hypocrite? Hypocrite? Can't answer that, right? I know.
You're making content for a white audience.
White audience? What are you talking about, a white audience? The majority of people that pull up on my platform is black. I got white viewers, but my majority of my audience is so-called black. The problem with this racist is he's projecting. When Nubreed does videos, he does videos talking about white people for a black audience. The man is a hypocrite. He's talking as if though his content is diverse for all groups. The man is a hypocrite. All he talk about is white people.
So they could sit back and be like, ha, 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 ha. Look at those niggers.
Look what he called us. Nubreed called us the N-word. The man of the cloth called us the N-word. He don't got no respect for black people, man. get back at the content.
And I said niggas with an A.
No, hypocrite. You know what you said. You use a slur against black people. Nubreed called all of us N-words.
They funny about that on here.
And I told you already, black Hebrew Israelites, they hate white people. They really do. They believe that the white man's the devil. Nubreed tried to disguise his hatred for white people as if though he's coming in the name of the Most High and how we're all chosen ones and he got love for us brothers and sisters. He don't got no love for the white man. None.
They're such animals. Like, you do realize you're playing into the hands of your adversary, right? You do.
He called a white man your adversary. No, last time I checked, my adversary is the devil. That's what the Bible says. Your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, seeketh whom he may devour. The Bible did not say the white man is your adversary. It said the devil. And the last time I checked, there are black devils as well as white devils. Matter of fact, there are more black devils in the black community killing our people than there are white men killing our people. If you black and you live in a predominantly black community, do you really feel safe? Do you feel safe? Or do you feel jealousy from your own people? Hatred from your own people? You see crime from your own people and it disgusts you. It disgusts you seeing this stuff every day. Some of you brothers and sisters that live in the hood, you go to work, you go to school, you come back to your hometown, your community, and you look around and you're like, it's like you live there and it's like you're embarrassed, man. Like you just want to just go upstairs. I don't even want to be outside. I don't ever be outside. Some of y'all like that. You go home, you don't ever come outside. If you do, it's to come out, jump in your car and leave. You don't hang around. You go in your car, you get in and you leave and you go out. You don't ever hang around in the community because you know ain't nothing good over there.
You do realize that, right? You want to be TMZ.
Do you see what he's saying? In other words, if you're black and you speak on black issues that's going on in the black community, he look at that as you're trying to be like TMZ. So in his mind, we're not supposed to hold anybody in the black community accountable, which means if a black man is molesting children, Nubreed believe that if you speak on it, you're exploiting black people. Didn't the Bible says them that sin, rebuke them before all that others may fear? That's what the Bible says, right? So if black people are sinning in the black community, committing crimes, and I'm supposed to be a man of God, a biblical man, my job is to speak out against those issues. So why does Nubreed have a problem with that? Because Nubreed is of the Antichrist. He follow the devil. Right? You got another clown in here talking about how did this internet beef start between these guys? Let me put you on the block list real quick because there is no beef between me and anybody. I'm just speaking against evil. If you've been living under a rock, that's why you're asking such a dumb question. Because with all this time and you don't even know what's going on, obviously you don't belong in the conversation. So leave, right? Anybody come over here to troll, you going straight on the block list. I don't got no time to play any games with demons, devils, witches, or warlocks. I'm packing everybody up. I'm here doing the Most High's work, rebuking these damn devils and cleaning up shop. Let's get back to the content.
You want to be world star that bad.
We have another dumbass that just walked into the building. FBA or nothing. Do you speak out about white evil as well? Do you speak out about white evil as well? Did you speak out about Brother Watson that got gunned down on Facebook Live by a ninja? Did you speak out about that? Did you speak out about that black woman that had those 2 dead babies in her luggage in her car? Did you speak out about that? Did you speak out about the situation that's going down in New York where these ninjas shot up the club and killed a bunch of people? Did you talk about that? Did you talk about that black so-called teacher that told the young boy to put his hand down his pants and fondle the teacher's genitals? Did you talk about that? You worried about white people issues. You ain't worried about the issues going on in your own community. You ain't worried about the drugs that are being sold on your block. You ain't talking about the gang members in your hood. You worrying about the white man. This is what you call FBA, guys. This is what FBA do. This is what FBA guys do. They don't talk about the issues in the community that's killing them. They talk about stuff that has nothing to do with nothing. When I was there speaking up for so-called Massey, remember the black woman that got shot by the fucking white cop? Where the fuck you were? Where were you when I spoke against the so-called white racist cop that shot the black woman in her face? Where were you? Where were you? Where were you when the so-called white army man choked out the other brother in the train in New York and killed him? Where were you? You here to tell me, do I speak out against white issues? If you watch my fucking platform, you would have that answer. Now, let me see. Put you on the block list real quick. Don't ever come in here asking me a stupid question again. You're just gonna get packed up. Because I know you ain't no supporter of mine. You don't hit no Cash App. You don't support me. So I don't care. Bye. Hope that answers your question. Now, let's get back at the content.
You do realize you're just a peon. And I'm talking to your damn Anton Daniels, and I'm talking to your Hodge twins. I'm talking to your Officer Tatums. Y'all do realize that the young generation is not feeling y'all at all.
And they not feeling you. You supposed to be a so-called man to God talking about you got a UP Scams initiative, 200,000 plus subscribers. You can't even get no damn support from your own crowd. Every time you go live, you busy running your big mouth about Ringo. You should be focused on raising money. You can't even get no money from your own crew. All those people that be there cheering you on when you talk about me, they won't even hit your damn Cash App to fund your land initiative. That's sad. 200,000 subscribers and ain't nobody supporting your land initiative. You fail, bro. Your own followers don't believe in you. I know you feel bad, bro. I know you feel bad to know that every time you go live, you up there trying to minister to these people because you really want money. And it's like you figure, hey, if I talk about Ringo, you know, that'll open up the floodgates and they'll want to give me some money. Your own viewers don't believe in you, dog. If they believed in you, you would raise $200,000 every time you go live. All it takes is $1 from each subscriber. That's $200,000 a day. Every time you go live, they support with $1. That's $200,000 a day. They not giving you no money because they don't believe in your bull crap. They don't believe in it. You here talking about Officer Tatum. You here talking about Anton Daniels. You're jealous You're jealous because they got large platforms, they get into the bag, they making paper, and you broke. I know. It hurts, right? I know. You would have thought he would have mentioned my name. For some reason, he didn't even mention my name.
I just got put on to a few young cats, and they are cooking, y'all. I mean, it's very refreshing.
Nobody cares about who's cooking, fam, because those brothers are pretty much doing their things. And I don't agree with all of them all the time. You know, sometimes they say things that I agree with, sometimes they don't. But my point is this: you're jealous of them. You're jealous of Anton Daniels. You're jealous of the Hodge twins. You're jealous of Officer Tatum because you got 200K subs and you don't get no support, and it's eating you alive.
To see that the youth is on point. They're not going for it. I love to see it. I love to see it. They can see y'all from a mile away.
And we can see you too. We can see that you're promoting a one world religion. You literally told these people that if they're Muslim, Hebrew Israelite, they're all brothers and sisters, as long as they follow FBA. That's crazy, dog.
They're educated. They listen, it's just not working.
Yeah, he's just like Dr. Umar, fam. This dude is Dr. Umar 2.0. This man been saying he doing land initiative for how many years now? That man still ain't living on the land, guys. He still ain't built nothing that he's living in right now.
Yeah, that backyard boogie, dumpster, trash.
You don't ever see this man with his family. You don't ever hear kids crying, laughing, playing. You don't hear nothing. This dude said he went on vacation. He was at the family community pool talking about he on vacation. Dude went on vacation for one day. That's crazy, man. Where your family at, man?
I'm like, where did you even find this?
Why is he worried about other people's stories and what they're talking about on their platform? Why is he worried about that? It's because he don't got no content. Nubreed don't have no content. His channel is dead. Like, there's nothing else to talk about. He's going to come back with the devil is attacking you, chosen one bull crap. You know, your light intimidates them, stupidness, chosen ones. This is how you overcome the narcissist. Say everything every day. All his videos is the same videos. He just repeats himself every day.
And it's a circus. It's a circus, man. And I had this one creator.
This is where he talks about me, guys. Watch this.
I'm gonna tell y'all what do you think one of the most disgusting things you can do while you at odds with a person?
Now he says disgusting to try to make people look at me in a bad light. Nothing I did is disgusting. This dude is a clown.
This person, right?
This person, say my name. You acknowledge Anton, Officer Tatum, the Hodge twins. You scared to say my name? I mean, you've been promoting me all week. Keep up the good work with that promotion. It's helping.
I can't with these people.
This man stayed thinking about me all day, bro.
Person took advantage of someone's death.
He said I took advantage of someone's death. How could I take advantage of someone's death? What are you talking about? I took advantage of somebody's death? Aren't you the same one that talked about brother Malcolm Jamal Warner? Didn't you tell the world that he was blood sacrifice? Isn't that taking advantage of someone's death? How could you come on social media when the man was reported to have drowned in Costa Rica and you make a video titled Malcolm Jamal Warner Blood Sacrifice Exposed? That's taking advantage of someone's death, hypocrite.
A brother was killed by a YN. I mean, the YN dragged him out of the car. I don't know if he was carjacking him or what. Shot him in the head. It's a very unfortunate.
He ain't shoot him in the head, you liar. He was shot in the chest. He was shot in the chest. You understand? Watson was shot in the chest. He was not shot in the head. If you're going to report on a story, report it right.
Situation, sad situation.
If it's a sad situation, why you ain't talk about it? If it's a sad situation, why you ain't talk about the story? That was my whole point of the video. So don't be a hypocrite now.
This creator used this person's death to take shots at me. Where's Nubreed talking about this?
Yeah, where's Nubreed to talk about it? You said it's a sad situation. So why you ain't talk about it? Why you ain't talk about it? If it's a sad situation, why you ain't talk about the story? Because you know that if you do, it confirms that you are doing what I do. Meaning you are talking about issues that relates to the black community. You are a hypocrite, period.
Let me get this right. This man dies. And this person is so sick in their mind. They thought it was cool. And
that was the Most High messing with his video, messing up everything.
To try to throw shots at another creator. And I'm telling you, this is how their minds is wired. That's low.
Low? You told the world that Malcolm Jamal Warner was blood sacrifice. That's what you did. He was not blood sacrifice. He drowned in Costa Rica. That's the official story. So how did you take that man's name and switched it and sensationalized the story by saying he was blood sacrificed by the industry? A damn hypocrite, bro.
That's low. But we don't. Here's the thing. I mean, here's the thing. If these creators are doing a good job of holding black people accountable, what do they need me to speak about it for?
Do you see this? That was dumb. That was dumb. That's like saying if Jesus Christ preached the gospel, he don't need none of us to preach the gospel. You a damn fool, bro. That was a dumb statement. Dumb. That was a dumb statement, y'all. Let's listen to that dumb statement again. That was stupid.
Thing. If these creators are doing a good job of holding black people accountable, what do they need me to speak about it for?
That was dumb. I don't know if you graduated high school or maybe you dropped out of junior high. I don't know what the hell, but that was a dumb statement. Because if we flip it, if Jesus Christ and his disciples did a good job preaching the gospel, by that same token, should I say I don't need to preach? I don't need to teach because, hey, they did a good job. It's in the Bible. I don't need to do anything. Do you see how stupid you sound? Very dumb. You're gaslighting your viewers. You just said it's a sad story of what happened to the brother, but you ain't talk about it because you're a hypocrite.
Ain't there videos holding them accountable? Even though they're not no judge, they're not no jury.
So in other words, talking about black issues in the black community, according to him, is wrong. That's wrong, according to him. And you wondering why we got so much crime and violence in the black community? Because these weak black men, they don't hold nobody accountable. And this is why all the other nations look down on us. Because we got black men like him that claim he got love for the community, but he don't feel necessary to hold the community accountable.
They're not getting nobody sent up top. They're not getting, nothing's happening behind them running their mouths. They're just exploiting people.
This is sad. And really, he's only saying all of this because he wants everybody to view his platform. His views are down. He's not getting no numbers. He's not getting no financial support. You know what I'm saying? It's really taking a toll on him right now. It's driving him up the wall, guys. Like, Nubreed has no talent. Like, he cannot move no higher. Like, he's stuck. And he's trying to break through, but he can't break through because he's not talented.
I don't see the same creators talking about where young black boys are becoming doctors, graduating with master's degrees. I don't see none of that.
Are you talking about that? Are you talking about black kids graduating and becoming doctors? Is that what your audience listen to? Last time I checked, you don't talk about that. Are y'all listening to this madness? This man's a hypocrite, bro. He's literally expecting everybody else to be doing something that he don't even do himself. That's the whole point of a hypocrite. They'll tell you what you need to be doing, but they're not doing it. He's a scribe, Pharisee, hypocrite. Tell people what they should be doing, but you not doing it yourselves. You make people twofold a child of hell than yourselves. This is sick, bro. Absolutely sick. Anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to talk about, man. I wanted to bring awareness to this. And let me show you it from the beginning, guys. Those of you that just joined in and you probably missed it, let me go back to that section before I close out the show. Listen to this, guys. Listen to what Nubreed said.
And I want to explain how I became what some would call an Israelite foundational Black American hybrid.
He's a hybrid Hebrew Israelite, FBA.
And why? Hold on. First of all, FBA is a grassroots movement with no leader.
A grassroots movement with no leader. Make that make sense, guys. Tariq Nasheed is the leader of FBA. Let that be on the record.
With no leader.
If somebody is following a movement with no leader, that means there's no structure, there's no order, there's no guidance. So what he's saying makes no sense.
And shout out all the brothers who are representing FBA, because that's a step in the right direction from where I'm standing.
He said it's a good step in the right direction. So if you're FBA, according to this demon warlock, it's a step in the right direction. Where in the Bible did it tell you to follow the religion of FBA? Where is it in scripture? Now keep listening. It gets worse.
From what I see, that's a step in the right direction, because FBAs are on code.
He said FBAs are on code. FBAs are on code. FBAs are on code. What code? I thought there's no leader. How could they be on code if leadership isn't giving them the message on how to stay on code? This doesn't make no sense, guys.
Now, I believe historically, my identity is an Israelite.
He said historically, which means he don't even practice that. He's saying historically, he believes he's a Hebrew Israelite. Watch this.
According to the Bible.
Okay.
Now, FBA is a lineage.
He said FBA is a lineage. That's a lie. That's not in the scriptures. Do you understand? The Messiah came through the seed line of David, the lineage. Do you understand? The 12 tribes of Israel come from that lineage. Where he get FBA in terms of a lineage? He just created a new doctrine.
We're talking about people who were here.
People who were here, the 12 tribes was here. What are you talking about? We were scattered all over the earth. He creating division through this newfound religion he's promoting.
The foundational people who were here.
There is no scripture supporting that. That is a lie from the devil.
And so people, when it comes to these grassroots movements and when people are really stating claim to who they are, people have an issue with that because they don't want our people delineating. They don't want our people coming together collectively.
He said our people. So he excludes white people, Asian people, and everybody else. Let's see what religions represent our people.
And being on one accord when it comes to who is going to have access. They don't want us to have any inclusion whatsoever, any unity whatsoever. And being an individual who knows my history, right? Understanding that we are God's people.
He said we are God's people. Pay attention.
Understanding that we are the foundation of it all. And being an FBA is not about religion. Because I want y'all to hear me clearly.
Listen.
We are the origin to all world religions.
We are the origins to all world religions, guys, which mean all world religions come out of us. Nubreed is literally saying all religions, doesn't matter what your faith, it all represents God under one world religion, which is helping to usher in the new world order. Nubreed is an agent, guys. This live stream is exposing the crap out of him, bro.
Hold that for a second.
Listen.
Breed, what? FBA ain't about religion. Because why? We are the origin for all world religions. So I can be an Israelite and still be a foundational Black American. Just like the next person can represent the Nation of Islam, but still he believes in his lineage as a foundational Black American.
Y'all gonna act like y'all didn't hear that? Y'all gonna act like y'all didn't hear that? This is Nubreed, the guy that y'all been supporting, the guy that keep making videos, making up false allegations about me. His new thing now is he keeps saying I'm a federal informant, which makes no sense. But this is what he's doing. It's like this man put out so many lies about me and the other brothers because we speak the truth. Now look what he's doing. He's promoting a one world religion, guys. So wind it back. Listen to what he said, guys. I'm not making this up.
An Israelite and still be a foundational Black American.
Listen.
So I can be an Israelite and still be a foundational Black American.
He said, I could be a Hebrew Israelite and still be a foundational Black American. I could be a Hebrew Israelite. I could follow the religion of the Hebrew Israelites and still be a foundational Black American.
Just like the next person can represent the Nation of Islam.
The Nation of Islam, an Arab religion, right? Somebody can follow an Arab religion. The scriptures tell you, thou shalt have no other gods before me. Nubreed said, somebody else can follow the Nation of Islam. They can follow Islam. And what?
But still, he believes in his lineage as a foundational Black American.
His lineage. So if your lineage as a biblical Israelite is foundational Black American, another Black man, he's following Islam, and his lineage goes back to your lineage, y'all all the same people. So Nubreed is essentially saying that being in the Islamic faith and being a Christian, being a Hebrew Israelite is all one and the same. This is crazy, man. This is possibly the worst video that Nubreed ever made. This thing right here literally hangs him, bro. Like this video here, If you are a Christian, a Bible believer, a Hebrew Israelite, this ought to be very concerning to you. I understand some of y'all hates me. Y'all don't like me because y'all keep watching his poison about me. And he been doing a horrible job trying to make you hate me. And for some of you, you probably hate me because of his videos. But what I'm showing you here, I'm showing you in clear details. This man is literally publishing a one world religion, basically saying that a man can be following Islam and he's still considered FBA. The Bible says, how can two walk together except they be agreed? So that means following Islam, being a Hebrew Israelite, Christianity, it's all one and the same. So a black man could be a Buddhist, a black man can follow Hinduism, and he could still be a foundational black American. And Nubreed accepts him as a brother. This is crazy, guys. This should alarm you.
An Israelite and still be a foundational black American.
Listen.
I can be an Israelite and still be a foundational black American.
Which means you can serve whatever religion you want and still be a FBA.
Just like the next person can represent the Nation of Islam, but still he believes in his lineage as a foundational black American.
That will forever cook you. Those words will forever ruin your platform, your name, everything. I mean, your platform is already falling apart, but now you're cooked. This video here literally ends Nubreed's career on YouTube. 100%. You're a false prophet. You are a false prophet. 100%. Nubreed is basically saying that if you are following Islam, you're serving the same God as the black Hebrew Israelites and the same God as the Christians. That's crazy. If they're serving the same gods, they should be following the same books. I don't know any Hebrew Israelites that is reading the Quran or the Hadith. They're not reading those books. They're not studying those books. They don't follow those books. So how could y'all all be in agreement under FBA? And FBA is not in the Bible. FBA is a religion that was started by Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed is literally exploiting black people. Let me explain how the hustle goes, guys. The way Tariq Nasheed is hustling black people with FBA-ism is he's trying to get blacks to believe that one day we're going to get reparations from the white man. Nowhere in the Bible did it say you're going to get reparations. It's not in the book. It's not prophesied. We're never getting no reparations. But what Tariq Nasheed is doing is essentially planting the seed, the hope, and the desire in black Americans to believe that one day they're going to get reparations, 5 acres and a mule, and they're going to live happily ever after. The one who is getting their reparations right now is Tariq Nasheed. He's the one making the money. Tariq is a pimp. A pimp. He's making the money right now through that religion. Do you understand? Just like Dr. Umar been selling you a promise of building a school for the past 10 years. Still can't build a school, still making excuses. Nubreed been telling you that he got land for his people, but ain't nothing come of this land. Nobody moved on the land. Nobody's financing the land. Ain't nobody working on the land. No houses are being built. There's no electricity. There's no septic system. There's no basketball courts. There is nothing out there on that land, guys. I was there. There is nothing there but an old house with nothing. There's nothing in the house. No sheetrock, no nothing. It's just like dry and just lonely. Do you understand me? There's nothing popping over there. But yet you got these charlatans that are on social media acting like they leaders, but they're telling you there's no leader for FBA. Then what is Tariq doing? What is Nubreed doing? Now, Nubreed is supposed to be a leader on his platform. If there's no leader, then what is his purpose here? Obviously, he's playing the position of a leader. Tariq Nasheed is talking on his YouTube platform. Obviously, he's in the position of a leader. But Nubreed said there's no leader leading FBA. That's a damn lie. How could you be on code if there's no leadership to keep the masses on code?
Instead of being called an African American, being placed in a category where you're not asking for your tangibles because you're allowing other people, anybody who gets the title minority slapped on them, you're allowing them to pretty much eat off your plate, stake claim to your plate.
And remember, if you follow FBA, it's a racist hate group that hates blacks that are from the Caribbean. So if you're Trinidadian, Jamaican, Guyanese, Panamanian, Haitian, anybody out there in other countries, according to FBA, they see you as a tether. That's what they call you. I'm pretty sure you probably heard that word thrown around on social media. The term tether is a racial slur meant to inflict harm against immigrants or children of immigrants who live in the Americas, but your parents are immigrants from other places. So what happened is blacks that were born in America, they don't see you as a black man. They don't see you as a sister. If your parents are immigrants, they don't see you. If your mom is from Haiti and you were born in America, but your mom and your dad is from Haiti, these FBAs, they don't consider you a brother. They consider you a tether who's trying to live off the backs of black Americans because black Americans believe they built America. This is what they believe. They believe they are the foundation of America and they deserve special rights and special respect. This come from Tariq Nasheed. That's a part of his hustle. And what they do is they fund him by paying him money in conferences, books, and so forth. Documentaries. That's how he make his money, by pimping the people. You see what I mean? All over social media, there are pimps. The pastor is a pimp. The Christian leader, a pimp. These Hebrew Israelite camps, all of their leaders are pimps. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's in leadership, they got the money. That's why when you go into Christianity, all of these pastors, they rich. They all got Lear jets, Rolls Royce. They live in $1 million mansions, while the people in the church are broke and poor. You ever wonder why? Because these charlatans are wolves in sheep's clothing. And I'm here to tell you, I'm cleaning up social media, guys. I'm going to clean up social media from all of these damn demons that are out here fleecing the poor, fleecing the flock. Nubreed is a warlock, a demon that was sent by Lucifer to deceive God's people into taking the mark of the beast and joining various religions. This is why Nubreed went to Jamaica to study Rastafarians. He went there to study this and learn how to do spell work. This is why he went to Africa to meet African dignitaries. It's not because of no land. It's so that he can learn witchcraft. It's so that he can follow and understand different religions to know how to manipulate Americans. Do you understand me? He went to learn the dark arts of sorcery, mind control, energy harvesting, how to perfect being a monitoring spirit, how to perfect gang stalking, how to destiny swap. This is what Nubreed is into. So what he do is he project his sins on all of us brothers. You get what I'm saying? He's calling me, Brainwaves and Rollo, FBI informants. That don't make no sense. That's what he do. He's a working agent trying to bring in a one world religion. Do you understand me? This man is on video clearly stating that he took advantage of women sexually. He sexually violated women, the daughters of Zion. He's on camera saying this, guys. Let me see if I can pull up the tape. Let me see if I can pull up the tape because y'all might not believe me. Y'all might not believe me. Let me see if I could do this, guys. I was planning on ending the stream, but I may have to do this, man. Let me see. I'm not sure if this is it, but this may be it. Let me see. Let me see if this is it, guys. I don't think that's it. No. Let me see. What's the name of that video? I was just playing it the other day. Let me see. Let me scroll. Is this it? Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is it. Let's do this, guys. I got to show y'all the truth, fam. I got to show y'all the truth, man. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay.
And what happens is those demons see that your spirit is all cleaned.
Wait, check this out.
People are just more hyper than others. Now, I want to talk about looking in the mirror.
Listen, guys.
And facing your demons.
Facing your what? Demons. Listen.
Listen.
This is him.
I know they call me a drill preaching, crash out preacher.
He's a preacher.
There's times I speak with such passion. Y'all see the righteous indignation, a vehement exhortation. Be on here teaching, admonishing, correcting, rebuking, doing all these things. But there was once upon a time where I looked in the mirror, just like this man on your screen. Y'all see, look up at your screen. I could distinctly remember when I looked up at the mirror and I seen something I didn't even recognize.
Wow.
And you know, I'm going to tell you what I was battling with, what I was struggling with. Alcohol abuse, whoremongering, anger, rage, violence. It was a time I looked in the mirror. I didn't even recognize myself. And I realized that a change needed to be made. And I know what it's like to feel like it's over and you can't turn back because you done made so many mistakes. And that's what the demons want you to believe. Demons want you to believe there is no salvation or repentance for you.
How come he ain't telling that to the YNs that are killing our people in the black community? Remember, he said he don't want to hold them accountable by making any videos. So why he's telling the people that on social media? Because he's gaslighting the people and love bombing them. That's a part of his sorcery.
That's right. I had my times where,
listen,
I've lost hope. And I was off the chain. I mean, totally off the chain. And, you know, whoremongering was a real problem with me.
Whoremongering was a real problem with him. You heard him. You heard his words, right? I didn't say that. He said whoremongering was a real problem.
And now when I think about it, it disgusts me. Because I know how foul and demonic that spirit really is. And it was such an issue because in my mind, I had to reason with myself and say, well, it ain't no good women out here, so I might as well just go around and do whatever because that's what they want to do. And that's how I would reason with myself. And every time I would do that.
What this person says, something Israel says, we're all battling demons. No, you battling demons. What do you mean we're all? What the hell you projecting your demons on us? I don't like when people do that, bruh. I don't like when people come into a live chat talking about we all battling our demons. No, you battling your demons. You got a demon on you. Don't go projecting your damn sins and demons on everybody in my live chat. I cannot stand religious people that do that mess. They always want to project their demons on everybody. Like we all battling demons. No, you in sin.
I felt like a piece of myself was gone. Like some of my soul was gone.
He sold his soul, y'all. He's telling you he sold his soul.
And it got to the point where the demons would really reason with me. Like,
he said the demons would reason with him, guys. Nubreed said he had conversations with demons.
Because they know that at one time I had good intentions, and this is how they operate. They be like, hey, look, bro, you had good intentions. You was that guy trying to treat these women right. So look what they created. They did this. They created this.
I'm telling you, some of you people are just damn stupid, bro. Somebody in my chat says even Christ battled the leader of demons. Come on, Ringo. We all encounter it. You're slow. Are you paying attention to anything here? If this is the case, what are we preaching for? What are you talking about? Jesus is battling demons. What are you talking about? He was never battling no damn demon. What are you talking about? What battle? What battle are you talking about? Get thee behind me, Satan. He wasn't in no sin. The Messiah was not in sin, dummy. What do you mean battling a demon? He had no sin. But Nubreed is a whoremonger in sin. When you sin willfully. You're not battling no demon. When you go commit adultery, the devil didn't make you do it. You made a choice. Y'all religious. So listen, some of y'all so damn religious, you're no earthly good. Talking about you battling demons. You could never win if you're battling a demon. A demon would kill you. If you were battling a demon, you would die. If you were battling a demon, you would be dead. There's no chance of survival. What you talking about? You're a mere mortal flesh. You cannot battle no damn demon. Come on, you battling demons. Some of y'all be so damn religious, y'all crazy. You battling a demon? You bugging. You ain't battling no damn demon. Without the power of the Most High, we would be dead. If the devil had his way, we would be dead. If God's protection wasn't on his people, we would be dead. Talking about you battling demons. You ain't battling no damn demon. You battling your own sins. You're battling your own flesh because you don't want to obey God. The Bible says every man is drawn away of his own lust. And when lust conceive, it bringeth forth sin. And when sin is finished, it bringeth forth death. What you talking about? People always being ultra religious, but yeah, I'm battling demons. Like, man, stop it. Stop it. If the Most High protection is not on his people, the devil would kill you. He would kill you instantly.
And so you reasoning with yourself and you out here doing whatever.
Listen.
And it's a real sick, demonic spirit that's attached to that type of lifestyle. And I grew repulsed by what I was doing. And I repented.
No, he did not. Because when I went to North Carolina, me and my wife visit North Carolina. We took care of business down here. This is before we got situated. When we were leaving the hotel and all the drama took place, Nubreed was supposed to leave. He had packed his car. We had bought a new vehicle while in North Carolina. We had it parked in the parking lot by the hotel. So after everybody left, I'm figuring dude left because he packed his car with his luggage. He said he out. So then we leaving the hotel. It was like probably like three, almost like, yeah, about 3:30 in the morning. In the AM. We go down, we go to the parking lot walking in. You know, like how you kind of see somebody from the side, but you're not paying it no mind. You're not really looking at people. I just wanted to go. Somebody's like, yo, bro. And I look, it's Nubreed with 2 big girls. Y'all know what I mean by big girls. 2. Going back to the telly. While his baby mama was home pregnant. He said he repented from being a whoremonger male. So why was this man of God with 2 women and he was drunk? Because when we was talking there, he was just alcohol on his breath. The man was drunk. Even my wife noticed it. She smelled alcohol. He was drunk. And the 2 women stopped for a bit and they were like waiting for him. And I was like, the heck is going on here? And then it's like they walked up. I guess they waited by the hotel. Why was he with those women? If he repented. Ask him about it. Let's see if he denied it. Because I was there and my wife was there as a witness. Nubreed brought 2 big girls to the telly to smash. Whoremonger man. That man ain't never repented.
And I changed my ways.
That's a lie.
And one night, I looked in the mirror, I looked up. One of my eyes was red. I mean, red.
Red devil.
And this is probably after, I don't know, I probably smashed about, I don't know, three or four women in a week.
3 to 4 women in a week. Nubreed said he smashed. This man would smash 3 to 4 women a week. Think about all the souls. Think about all the venereal diseases, herpes, gonorrhea. Think about all the raw dogging. Think about how many women were broken or got impregnated. Think about that. Now, guys, remember I told y'all earlier about Nubreed. Look, guys, I lift my hand to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. May he strike me down if I'm telling a lie. Nubreed told me while we were packing the truck so I can move out to North Carolina, Nubreed told me, he said, bro, because I'm seeing the woman that he was with, she was kind of helping us. He looked at me, he was like, yo, bro, I got a migrant pregnant. I done got a migrant pregnant. And he said it laughingly. And I thought he was talking about somebody else, like, and I'm like, hold up, so Shorty is pregnant? Why he have her moving stuff if she's pregnant? The way he said it was like he never planned on having a baby. You know, like how when a man get with a woman, they got love for one another, they plan, we're going to have a baby. Well, with Nubreed, the woman that he living with now, the Spaniard, that pregnancy was not planned. That was not a planned pregnancy. She just got pregnant due to him just sleeping around with women. So he probably was just messing with her, just kind of messing with her, and she just got pregnant. Dude told me in the truck, he just looked at me, he was like, yo, he was laughing. He was like, yo, man, yo, I done got a migrant pregnant. Now, y'all remember, the same time he got that woman pregnant, he had another woman pregnant. Dude had 2 women pregnant at the same time. 2 women pregnant at the same time. Yeah. That's right. Because I remember when he told me, he said he got his woman pregnant, some woman. So then when he told me he got a migrant pregnant, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Come to find out, Dude had 2 women pregnant at the same time. And when they both gave birth, first the black woman gave birth about a week or 2 early or a month early, and then the other woman gave birth. This dude just go around impregnating women. That's all he do. He ain't married to none of them. He don't got no contract, no witness, nothing. He's supposed to be a man of God. Nope. He's a whoremonger male. He goes around and he sleep around with women and he get them pregnant and then he live off of them. Being that the woman he got with is young, she's able to get Section 8. She's able to get that Section 8 voucher because she's a migrant, remember? She has a baby, remember? It's easy for her to get that Section 8. And because they're not married, the rent is going to be low. The rent is going to be low. I said the rent is going to be low. So he's living off of women. All his baby mamas live in different area codes. How come all his baby mamas that he call his wives, how come they don't live with him at the house? Because he can't bring them to the house. Because he's leasing the house. And if you're leasing the house, everybody's name gotta be on the lease. That's right. So I need for you to understand that this man have a pattern of just sleeping around with women, getting them pregnant, not marrying them, and just calling them wives and hiding under the guise of he's practicing polygyny. Yeah, right. He ain't practicing no polygyny. He's a whoremonger.
Just smashed, right? Just keeping it a buck with y'all.
So he was smashing all the black women, all the women, just smashing them.
And
to think about this, guys, I had this demon featured on my track, the Pump and Dump remix. This same demon that literally was pumping and dumping these women. This demon was out here smashing these women and destroying lives. Do I even have that song on the platform? Let me see if I can pull it up. This man is a straight up devil, bro. I should have never had him featured on my music. I should have never had him on, bro. Knowing that this man was a whoremonger male doing this evil. Sick, bro. Let me see if I could get this thing. Download it. Oh, got to turn it on. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to hit that like button. Very important that you support the show, guys. Support the show. Hit the like button. Very, very important. Because I had allowed him to be on my song, the Pump and Dump remix. It was supposed to be a song to speak against these men that pump and dump women. And the whole time, this dude was featured on my song and he was still doing it. I couldn't believe it. The dude was still out there pumping and dumping women the whole time. The whole time, this dude was still out there pumping and dumping women. And I thought that he was taking care of women and doing what he had to do as a man, but he wasn't doing it, guys. He was taking advantage of our women the whole time. He was taking advantage of our women, bro. Let me see. I don't even know if this thing is downloading. Oh, I know what to do. Let me see. Is it downloading? Let me do this. Let me move this up here so it takes first priority. And now let me see if it works. Okay. Okay, it's downloading now. Let me play it. Let me continue playing this video.
I looked up at myself in the mirror. I ain't even recognize myself. It's like, I don't know if you brothers and sisters, y'all know what pink eye looks like. Someone said you got pink eye, question mark. No. What's in pink eye? It was red. Literally, my pupil, one of my pupils is red around it. And the shape of my eye did not look like the normal shape. And it only lasted for some hours. And then it went away. That's not pink eye. It's not pink eye at all. Yeah, like I was looking like Cyclops. But I can also see that my face wasn't me. It was not me. And see, I'm not on here.
Let me block this damn demon from the chat. This damn demon here keep talking about sin and have you ever been in sin? Bro, get off the platform, bro. You wasting your time here. I'm tired of you damn demons coming over here.
Never been through nothing, and I ain't never had my issues and all of that. But you know, people want to act holier than thou. Look, I don't mind getting right on this camera and telling y'all like
Why this thing bugging out?
it is. I was possessed by a demon.
Did y'all hear that? He said he was possessed by a demon. Listen to this mess.
Holier than thou. Look, I don't mind getting right on this camera and telling y'all like it is. I was possessed by a demon.
Wow.
A demon.
You heard
and it was to the point where the whoremongering spirit was so strong on me, I could just walk into a place, and if it's a woman that's a whore or a woman that's going to give it up easy, I could just have her right there, because guess what? There's a familiar spirit there. I know what I could just see it in these women. And I had no respect for myself.
Wow.
Like to the point where I'm talking about, to the point where it was sickening. And you know, I had to change my life. And when I changed my life, the Most High used me. I couldn't even believe that a person that comes from my past, my background, a person who literally used to just get drunk as a skunk, you hear me? Smoke weed all day, drink all day, chase women all day. I'm talking about, man, I got in a lot of trouble in my youth. Like, to be who I am today did not come easy. And I ain't even trying to sit there and act like I didn't go through the gauntlet. So you got a lot of people on these platforms who want to act holier than thou, and like they some goody two shoes, and they the epitome of all wisdom and the sum of all that's holy. Like they ain't never been through nothing. They want to get on here and act like they Jesus Christ.
Hold on.
Nah, the same way this brother looking in the mirror.
When you hear people say stuff like that, listen to what he just said. Let me play it back. Be very careful when you hear people talk like that. It's like they're gaslighting their viewers. It's like what they think this is like making public confessions make them righteous. And then what they do is they say how everybody else act like they're goody two shoes, like just like those damn hypocrites you see in my chat saying, you know, we all struggle with sin. We're all going through. We're all got demons. Those people are hypocrites. And what they try to do is make us all look like we're all doing the same thing. It's like a pity party. Don't come on social media to unearth your sin so we could look at you like you're more righteous. Because that's exactly what that's for. And what they do is they try to shame everybody else by saying, well, why don't you confess your sin so we can know about your dirt? I want to know about your dirt. That man supposed to be talking to the Most High about his sin, not you. People do that to appear righteous before men.
Seen them in myself before. And I'm talking about it scared me. It scared me. And the Most High delivered me from that. And I start understanding how these demons operate and how they play on good intentions. For instance, with the whoremongering, like I said, you know, my excuse was I tried to be a good brother.
Hold on, I'm doing something.
And since I was trying to be a good brother, and these women, you know, I think one or two women did some things that I didn't expect them to do. And it's like, all right, well, whatever goes. See, men do that a lot. When they get hurt, they just take it out on everything and everything.
Do you hear what he just said? When men get hurt, they take it out on everything. So he got hurt by a woman, and he decided to be a whoremonger male by going out there and sexually abuse women from his own mouth.
All right.
This is sick.
These women don't want to get right. I'm going to do whatever. That's when I started attracting all of them. And it led me down a rabbit hole. And when I realized that they were no good, I knew I had to change, because it's important that a man have good women in his circle, good women in his corner, women that he can trust.
This is sick.
And that was one of my biggest sins that I had to really overcome. And it wasn't easy.
He never overcame, guys. I thought this man was a righteous man to the point where I allowed him to be featured on my song. And the whole time, the dude was a demon. The whole time. The whole time, the man was a demon, bro. 3 years ago. And then what's so crazy is after I featured him on my song, he went on YouTube telling everybody that my music is trash. This is whack. That's whack. But it wasn't trash when he was featured on the song. And the whole time, the message was supposed to promote a positive message of men teaching other men not to take advantage of women sexually. The whole time I thought that this man was righteous. But then once the fallout took place and I saw him at the telly with those two women and his so-called baby mama pregnant home going through the motion, I'm like, this dude is out here partying with women. He ain't marrying these women. So he was being a whoremonger. So that whole time I featured him on my song, all of that was just a joke, bro. That was a joke. You were out there sleeping around with these women at the telly. When I thought you left the hotel, I'm leaving out the hotel with my wife, and we caught this ninja going back into the telly with two big girls. Yeah, big girls. You see what I mean? We caught you. You should be ashamed of yourself, bro. You should be ashamed. This the damn song here. I'm gonna play it because I featured this damn demon on this song thinking that this dude was official, thinking that it's gonna be a good message for these brothers. And the whole time, this damn animal was basically using me to help promote him. That's what he was doing the whole time. It's funny how you could be like cool with somebody 1 minute and you don't even know the real them until you do or you go through something. Check this thing out. Let me set this volume up here. Cause this man is a damn demon. We put out this positive tune, and then this man go out here committing whoremongering and lying and sleeping around with multiple women that he not even marrying. Abusing women sexually. It's crazy, man.
You will bleed, you will die, you will see. Now you know What you sow, what you reap, pump and dump is what you brothers wanna do. You will pay for your sins and what you do.
Go dummy, Kyle.
Let's get it. Pump and dumping these bitches.
All of these brothers, they living so wild, it's so sad, yeah. Playing these games, they living so wild, it's so sad, yeah. All of these brothers, they living so foul, it's so sad, yeah. Playing these games, they living so wild, it's so sad, yeah. All of these brothers, they living so wild, it's so sad, yeah. Playing these games, they living so wild, it's so sad, yeah. All of these brothers, they living so foul, it's so sad, yeah. Playing these games, they living so wild, it's so sad, yeah.
Slam the gavel on these whoremongers, the things they do just to get some numbers. Weak men with no moral compass, instead of building, they bump and dump. What a disgrace, exploitation of the black race. They should be ashamed, they dog our women. For fortune and fame, it's all fun and games till it's your daughters. The most high got you in hot water, with dead bones, smell the rigor mortis. They biggest fear is child support. Nigga want sex but don't want the baby. That's by design, you a product of slavery. They separated, you perpetuated. They don't have a plan, ladies, stay away. Keep your legs closed and your eyes straight, or fall prey to the incubus. Now you soulless and out of touch. A lot of modern men you just can't trust, playing blame games while they pressing luck. Babies hungry while they turning up. Put the lunch money in a stripper's butt. They'll sell their soul just to bust a nut. Beta males everywhere I look. Give an incel a little paper trail and he swear to God he'll play it. Better repent, homie, and start praying, cause the Almighty ain't playing. Trust, cross a real father, I'ma walk you down, just like I'm Jason. May hellfire be waiting for you scumbags in the Matrix. Yeah, they video trash, they music is ass, and I think it's sad, yeah. It's sad. Go back to the lab and work on your craft, cause that shit is last year. It's garbage. These niggas ain't real, there's no man is fear, cause they leaders have queer. Drop like an anvil, taking them back to the landfill.
All of these brothers, they living so wild, it's so sad, yeah. Playing these games, they living so wild, it's so sad, yeah. All of these brothers, they living so foul, it's so sad, yeah. Playing these games, they living so wild, it's so sad, yeah. All of these brothers, they living so wild, it's so sad, yeah. Playing these games, they living so wild, it's so sad, yeah. All of these brothers, they living so foul, it's so sad, yeah. Playing these games, they living so wild.
Capping, they capping, they capping. They cap. Brothers be capping when rapping. They talking about pumping and dumping. These hoes niggas talking mad shit when they rapping. Capping, they capping, they capping. They cap. Brothers be capping when rapping. They talking about pumping and dumping. These hoes niggas talking mad shit when they rapping. How dare you rap when your drip is off? How could you pimp when your whip is off? Niggas be talking about getting paper. These niggas out here, they living broke. Niggas on child support paying, under the woman obeying. Ringo is slaying, niggas have no place to stay in. Begging a woman for house and a shelter. These niggas like cause they welterweight. These niggas cap cause they masturbate. I'm bringing truth that you love to hate. I'm living righteous, you can't relate.
You will bleed, you will die, you will see. Now you know what you sow, what you reap. Pump and dump is what you brothers wanna do. You will pay for your sins and what you do. You will bleed, you will die, you will see. Now you know what you sow, what you reap. Pump and dump is what you brothers wanna do. You will pay for your sins and what you do. Brothers be hurting these ladies and taking advantage of them, leaving them broken with babies and pregnant more ladies, and none of them father them. They be capping for these hoes. They be capping for these hoes. Brothers be talking mad shit, but these niggas is not for real though. Brothers be talking mad shit, but these niggas is not for real. They be capping for these hoes. They be capping for these hoes. All your brothers, you lying. All your brothers misleading. All your brothers deceiving, leaving ladies with a broken heart. All your brothers, you lying. All your brothers misleading. All your brothers deceiving, leaving ladies with a broken heart. All your brothers, you lying. All your brothers misleading. All your brothers deceiving, leaving ladies with a broken heart. All your brothers, you lying.
All your brothers misleading. All your brothers deceiving. Leaving ladies with a broken heart.
Keep to the sound.
Now think about that, ladies and gentlemen. That was a track that I featured that damn demon on to put out some positive energy. And the whole time, this damn demon was a whoremonger the whole time. The whole time. Even after the release of that. Notice there was supposed to be an official music video that we were supposed to release. I already did my part. I was supposed to film him, but that ain't never happening, right? I may end up doing my part and do like another remix because I did a heck of a good job filming myself. I did a real good job. It's dope. I might end up editing it and add it to the video. But to think that the whole time we supposed to be collaborating on doing something positive, the dude was still out there being a whoremonger the whole time. He never repented. You see what I mean? And this is why, fam, like, it's not even good collaborating with people, man, because like you giving your energy and you mixing your energy with demons. You see? See, listening to that song, you would think that this dude is positive, but no, dude was a whoremonger male the whole time. That's crazy, man. Absolutely sick.
I had a strong mind. There was times where I would drink. And I don't know if y'all can relate to this, but anyway, we chopping it up, we keeping it a buck. There were times where I would drink and I would wake up and not even remember what was said. Like, and that's the thing about it, man. Now drinking in moderation is cool or whatever the case is, but I'm talking about whole bottles of Douce, whole bottles of Henny, whole bottles of Jack. We talking about drinking a fifth of Hennessy. We talking about going in. I always had a very high tolerance. So it seemed.
Man, I tell you, bro. And the thing is, if I keep playing this tape, bro, it just gets darker and darker. That's how wicked this man is, bro. This man is the epitome of sickness and evil, bro. Just wicked, bro. And now he's basically teaching that all religions is good as long as it's under FBA. As long as you're under FBA, it's all good.
Grab hold of your inheritance. So it's just about people in America, born and raised, Black Americans coming together on one accord and being on code.
Meaning, even if you are Muslim, Hindu, Buddhist, Israelite, Christian, Islam, whatever religion you follow, it doesn't matter. If you're Black and you're born in America and you're under FBA, he see you as one. Y'all all brothers. It's a brotherhood. Y'all all serving the same God. So I'm trying to figure this out. Like, if this is what Nubreed is into, he's into one world religion. And that means that he's basically saying that Muslims, Hindus, Buddhists, Christians, everybody, they all following the same God. The Bible says, thou shalt have no other gods before me. So what kind of belief system do this man have? He's all over the place, man. That's why I said he don't really rep no Bible. That's just a part of the front in order to get you, the people, to view. You know? That's how they gaslight you and move you in and take your energy harvest. You know? I know it's difficult for some of y'all to watch because y'all watched him fall from grace. And it's difficult, but it happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens to a lot of us. You know, you see people 1 minute, they repping the Most High, next minute, they gone. I remember back in the days when I was, I think in my early, you could say like my late teens, probably like 18, 19. I remember this one dude, and I don't follow no Jehovah's Witness, but this is just used for an example. There was this one dude, this Panamanian dude. He was a Jehovah's Witness, very strict. You know, he wasn't hanging around, wasn't outside sleeping around with the women, wasn't doing nothing. This dude was just with his religion, you know? And he used to always try to bring that mess to me. I'm like, man, get out of here, bro. Like, I knew him from the neighborhood, but I kind of just brushed off all that religious mess. And then I think when I was about 23 years of age, I went to a bike shop to go fix my bike. Next minute, I saw him walk in to bring his bike in. I couldn't believe it was the same dude. He had gold teeth, all his teeth was gold. Now, if you know anything about Panamanian, a lot of Panamanians in the 90s, and even till now, they normally would have 1 or 2 gold teeth. And they would literally go to Panama to pretty much get the gold rather than this gold in America. They would get the good gold in Panama, right? I saw this dude walk in. I couldn't believe it was the same dude. No religion. He was done with that stuff. Gold teeth, you know, pants sagging, looking crazy. I was like, bro, yo, what's good? What happened to the religion, bro? Like, man, I ain't following that stuff. Whole different voice. I'm like, damn, what the hell happened to him? That's exactly how Nubreed is to a lot of you guys. 1 minute you seen him one way, then he fell from grace. And a lot of y'all saw when he started crashing out. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all remember all the videos where he was crashing out drunk, live. He was literally live, drinking, just drunk, on air, toasted, going crazy. I mean, that's not how men of God move, fam. You would never see the Messiah doing that. You know what I mean? You would never see the disciples doing that type of evil, bro. People are watching you. They watch you every day. One thing if you have a beer, a little drink, but when you getting toasted and you on live, drunk, passing out, that man was drunk on live, drinking a bottle. The bottle was empty, y'all. He put the bottle to his mouth like this. The bottle empty. Empty. He's looking for more alcohol. I'm like, bro, this is sick, bro. And nobody in his team, none of his viewers would check him and say, bro, you wildin'. Nobody would hold him accountable. He don't believe in being accountable. He believed that nobody could judge him. He's one of them type of believers that only God can judge me type. You know, you can't tell him nothing. Real sick dude.
It's a very simple concept, but effective.
He's saying it's effective to be in a cult of FBA, whether you're Muslim, Hindus, Christian, Baptist, whatever religion you are, come as you are.
Very simple, but effective. And, you know, there is a lot of brothers and sisters who do support Tariq Nasheed and support others who are speaking truth.
He now crowns Tariq Nasheed as speaking truth, y'all. Tariq Nasheed don't even follow the Bible. Nubreed should never be endorsing Tariq Nasheed, but he is, because Tariq Nasheed is the leader of FBA, like I told you. And he want FBA's money. So in order to get into the FBA community to get their money, he would have to praise Tariq Nasheed. He would have to kiss his boots so that the FBA community can see that Nubreed is loyal to Tariq Nasheed. And what that will do, it'll make FBA viewers view his videos, which will in turn translate into dollars. Now he'll get a YouTube check. That's the whole goal, fam. That's why he goes hard in the paint trying to lie against me and the other brothers, because he don't want you good people to watch my platform so that you don't get this truth. He want you to look at me as a pedophile, as a man that practiced witchcraft, as a man that is a federal informant and all this other mumbo jumbo that he conjure up so that you could be distracted from hearing this message. so that you could be turned off from this truth. You know what I mean? That's what he been doing this whole time. Deceiving you, misleading you, gaslighting, love bombing. This is what he do. He specializes in this type of dirt. It's real sick and diabolical, but that's what they got to do. They got to project their sins onto others so that you could look at me like you would him. I never been arrested a day in my life. This man going around YouTube saying that I'm a pedophile and that I'm having relationships with children. How do I do that when I'm a father with 4 girls? Never been arrested a day in my life. Where's the evidence of all these allegations? This is how it is on social media. All somebody got to do is put out a lie and people will believe it. That's how much of a demon that dude is. And all of this happened after the fallout when I cut him off, when I realized he was trying to shake me down for money. You know what I mean? And I thought this dude was a brother in truth and had a move out. Thought this dude was coming through to be official. I paid this man's way, even paid for his damn baby mama to pretty much come on down to New York. I didn't ask her to come. He pretty much brung her. And next minute, dude thought that I was supposed to be giving him like 5 bands to move. I never made an agreement. It's even on record where he called me up, left a voicemail. I don't have it here, but it's on my hard drive. Dude literally hit me up to tell me, yo, bro, it was my fault. You know what I mean? I misunderstood your messages and I thought that you was going to give me money. And what's so crazy is when everything transpired, when he was leaving, because when he came down here to help, I thought that they were going to pretty much chill at the house, relax, and then we unload the truck. This dude was in a hurry to unload the truck. Imagine you driving for 12 hours and then you finally reach the destination and you trying to unload a truck. That's crazy work, bro. I thought he was going to relax, chill. There was enough space. Him and his baby mama could have took a room. We got air mattresses, all that type of stuff. They would have been good. Nah, he ain't want that. He wanted to leave, but he wanted the money. When he realized he wasn't getting money, dude was like, yo, you remember that thing you owe me? And I'm looking at him like, I don't owe you anything. And he just kept pressing me like, yeah, you know, you remember you said you was going to give me something? And I'm like, trying to remember, like, I don't remember telling this dude I'm giving him anything. Like, I really sincerely don't remember. So I'm like, you know what? Let me put some bread in this dude's pocket. I put $1,000 in this dude's pocket, fam. Pull out my phone, cash app him $1,000. Straight. $1,000 in his pocket. This dude left. I get a text message. No cap. I get a text message. Dude telling me I owe him money. I'm like, what? Dude, I just gave you $1,000. I don't even supposed to give you that. I figure I'm looking out for you. Dude was still trying to press me for more money, bro. No cap. I couldn't believe it. And keep in mind, fam, all of that was done on my birthday. On my birthday, dog. On my birthday, this dude literally was trying to press me for bread. Pissed me off, bro. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that he did that, fam. Let me see if I can pull up this receipt. Let me see if I got this receipt. Because I keep all receipts. All receipts get kept. Let me see. Yeah. Let me see. This is crazy, bro. Dude said, hey, fam, I appreciate what you were able to give for the trip, but part of our travel expenses is the car and rental and the room. The plane tickets would have been $1,000 to go back to GA. So we got that down to $672. The room, $200. The rental was $382. And the gas will cost $90. $1,000 for labor is cool, but that $1,000 turns to a little under $400 after we add the travel expenses. Now keep in mind, He with his baby mama. That's not my responsibility. When I paid for them to come on down to New York, that was supposed to be for him, meaning payment for him to come down, for him to go back. Him bringing his baby mama, that's adding extra expenses. You get what I mean? So that's his responsibility. He supposed to do that. Because if I paid for him and his baby mama to come on down, that was his coming down and going back home in that one shot. Anything else after that, that's on him. He tripping. He was trying to get me to pay every damn thing. I'm like, dude, take care of your woman. You know what I mean? So he's like, yeah, 1,000 for the labor is cool, but that 1K turns to a little under 400 after we add up the expenses. I know you got a lot going on, not trying to add stress to the situation. So when or if you see fit to reimburse for the travel, it would be appreciated. And we, if we could have went without getting the room tonight, we would have, but we are exhausted. Now that pissed me off because I told the dude they could chill at the crib and pretty much we go get something to eat. He's making it seem like they were exhausted and had no place to rest and had to go get a room. You know? And this is what he did, fam. So it was like, it's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. He sent that mess on my birthday, bro. On my birthday. Then later on July 9th, which is crazy, from June 1st to July 9th, he writes back again, we needed to chop it up like grown men. Where can I speak? You listen and you can speak and I listen. Now keep in mind, I already done hit him up on so-called Instagram so we could chop it up behind the scenes. Dude ignored all my messages, bro. And this is the receipt here so you can see for yourself. You know what I mean? That's what he did, bro. Look at the date, June 1st. You see that? June 1st, dog. On my birthday. I done put $1,000 in this dude's hand. Dude was still trying to press me for more money, bro. Trying to press me for more money. I'm like, dog, you crazy. You gotta be out of your mind. You're supposed to take care of your old lady, not me. I gave this dude the opportunity to stay at the house, and then they could have got up in the morning, we could have unpacked the truck, and they could have rented a car and go straight home. Boom. They didn't have to spend no money. But he wanted to go and get away. He was pissed off because he was expecting 5 bands, bro. This dude went on YouTube, started telling everybody I owe him money. I did him dirty. Lying, bro. Had people turning against me, unsubscribing. I'm like, bro. Then he went and started airing all the DM messages before I could even give a chance to share my piece. Dude went online, brought his old lady on, started disrespecting me, my wife. Just a whole bunch of mess. These people were at my house, bro. Totally crashed out, bro. Couldn't believe it. Had to cut that dude off, bro. And after I cut him off, he ended up falling out with Brainwaves. And then Brainwaves learned the hard way. You know what I mean? Like, it's a real messy situation. Those of you that know the story, you know what went down. I made a plethora of videos about this situation. You know what I mean? And I'm supposed to release a documentary that I still didn't even release yet that would literally destroy him. And I never released it. You see what I mean? So a lot of y'all that don't know what's going on, y'all need to know what's really happening behind the scenes because it was a messy situation. And then once the fallout took place, this dude went on a campaign trying to sabotage my platform, sabotage my name. It was like one of them things like, yo, since you cut me off and I can't get no money out of you, I'm going to go try to take back all the subscribers that may have subscribed to your channel through my platform. And it was like a tit for tat type thing. You know what I mean? Real sucker move. You know what I mean? And that's what he did. He went online, started airing out dirty laundry, talking a bunch of crap. And his wife is real messy with the mouth. You know what I mean? Talking a whole bunch of stuff. Just lying, bro. Disgusting, bro. And what's so crazy is When they left, my wife had texted his wife. Well, not wife, that's his baby mama. Can't really use that word wife because she's not a wife. She texted her, you know, like how when somebody leave and you want to make sure they got home safe because they driving, right? So she texted and was like, you know, did y'all get home safe? His woman never returned a message, bro. Never return a text to say, hey, sis, we got in, we safe, everything good. Never did nothing, bro. And it pissed off my wife because she's like, why would she not respond? You know? You know, like how you give people a courtesy text to see if they got home safe? It was one of them things. And my wife embraced her and took care of them, you know, gave them refreshments, drinks, different things during the move. And then to see how his woman was so disrespectful, fam, like that type of ish, bro, that stuff pissed me off, fam. And you know, normally your woman represent you. So when your woman is like that, that represent that dude, bro. You know, it just goes to show that there's no respect. And when Brainwaves fell out with Nubreed, it was a shocking thing because I never would have thought they fall out. But then they fell out. And it's like he fell out with everybody. Like all the brothers. He fell out with everybody. He fell out with Mark the Messenger. He tried to shake down Mark the Messenger for money. Mark the Messenger made that very clear. Nubreed tried to shake down Mark the Messenger for bread, bro. Literally. Every one of us content creators. This dude is dangerous, bro. Don't ever trust this dude, bro. He's a real snake. He come across like he about God, he about the Most High. All of that's a facade, bro. It's all a facade, man. He tried to shake people down for bread. You know what I mean? And Mark the Messenger caught on to the play and he cut ties with him. He was like, nah, you ain't gonna try to get me involved with that mess. Real sick stuff, man. You know, then he tried to set up Rollo. You know, what Nubreed did was dirty, bro. It was some chick. Rollo must have been messing with some chick, whatever. I don't know. I'm not in their business. But what Nubreed did is he called the woman up on the phone, right? Called up on the phone while he on live streaming. The woman had no clue she was on the air. No clue. The woman started airing out dirty laundry. Her sexual experiences with Rollo on live. Nubreed got this woman on live doing this mess, making this woman unearth her situation. And she said some damaging things about Rollo. But the thing is, this dude already knew. And he wanted to get it aired on the air so it could mess up Rollo's name. And it caused Rollo to lose support, subscribers, business opportunities. It really messed up that man's whole life to the point where he had to go back to New York and struggle. But then Rollo was able to bounce back. And all of us brothers at that time, me, Rollo, Brainwaves, we were pretty much enemies. I ain't want to hear nothing from nobody. You know what I mean? But at that time, it was so much beefing. It was a bad look because the viewers are watching my platform. They're watching these other brothers. It was just looking crazy. So I was like, you know what? Can't keep doing this mess, man. Like these type of things need to be resolved. But it was really no way to resolve it because I'm not talking with Waves. I'm not talking with Rollo. There was a lot of things said and done. It's like, damn, how do you undo this? And that's when the Most High used Brainwaves. Brainwaves made a video calling for everybody to come to the round table to squash the beef, resolve the issues. And at one point, Nubreed agreed to pretty much hash out everything. Then he just crashed out and just went full demon mode. But what happened was me and the other brothers, we decided to pretty much come to the round table and resolve our issues like men. And we were able to repent, apologize, retract statements, negative things that was said. We was able to retract those statements and correct all the wrongs. And we did this in the public in front of everybody. You know what I mean? And you had Elder Karadazar. He made a couple of videos talking about these issues, rebuking the brothers, good biblical teachings, and it set us all in order. And as men, we were able to resolve our issues. You know what I mean? But Nubreed never did. He fell out with multiple brothers in this space. Not just me, We're talking about me, Brainwaves, Rollo. He disrespected Elder Karadazar. He disrespected Pastor Rufus. He disrespected everybody, including Mark the Messenger. He's the common denominator. And I'm talking about Nubreed. Common denominator. Anybody he come around, fallout. Drama. All over money. Clout chasing. Dude was trying to get all the clout off my platform. Dude tried to get clout off me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't following this dude. This dude was following me. This dude looked up to me as a big brother, y'all. No cap. Dude looked up to me as a big brother. Let me see if I can pull up the tape. Because you know I got to always pull up receipts. Y'all think this is a joke. When I do this work, I don't play games. I do the work of God, bro. Check this out, fam. Y'all think I be making this stuff up? I don't be making none of this stuff up. Check it out. Hold on. Let me see. Oh.
TV reactions.
Watch this, guys. This is Nubreed. It's a video he had up. Check this out.
The next brother on the list, Ringo TV reactions.
Now, think about this, guys, before we continue. He made this community post saying content creators that have influenced or inspired my work on YouTube over the years, giving credit where credit is due. This damn dog is making countless videos calling me federal informants, pedophiles, all sorts of negative names, but yet this damn animal, this demon, is literally praising me, bro. Making videos, giving credit where credit is due. But now he's taking back all of that credit. Why? Because he couldn't get no money, bro. He couldn't get no money out of me.
On the list, Ringo TV reactions. Now, a lot of y'all know about Ringo TV reactions, man.
Notice that's when I had 72,000 subs, bro. Think about this.
This brother right here.
Listen.
He's been in this YouTube space. He's been in these spaces for years. He's been here since 2006. This is of the old school YouTube. Before there was a monetization button. I as well. Before there was a monetization button, I was making videos as well. And this brother was around, but he was putting a certain level of production into it. Now, we were making videos straight from the phone or a little rinky-dink camera. There was no monetization. We didn't really put the passion into it. We were just using YouTube to talk to people. But Ringo, it's almost like he was ahead of his time. He can see that this platform was going somewhere, and the brother, his production was just like none other. Even to this day, like his quality of material, I'm talking about the production, the studio, what the brother puts out, it really inspires you to step your game up and take.
Think about this, guys. Think about what he's saying and look at the kind of videos he's making about me now.
This YouTube thing seriously. You know, somebody who been around it and doing what they do, and they always took it serious. They always made sure their production was top notch. As a content creator, that's what you want. You want to, at the very least, be up in your game constantly. You constantly want to be up in your game. And also, brother Ringo, man, this is like a big brother to me. You understand? You know, we got a song together. We have the Pump and Dump remix.
I let y'all listen to the remix. Didn't I let y'all listen to it? Dude said I'm like a big brother to him. Yet he busy telling y'all I'm a federal informant. That's what he's telling y'all now. He's telling y'all that I'm a pedophile. You don't put those jackets on a man. I'm a family man. You don't lie to your viewers. All of these are lies. How the hell this dude telling y'all I'm like a big brother to him? I inspired him. And he out here trying to make videos talking about me in a negative way? Bro, that's crazy work.
And he's just a powerful brother.
He said I'm a powerful brother.
lots of talking points that a lot of people on social media ran with. And this is one of the pioneers, literally. Ringo TV Raw is a pioneer on YouTube. He's been here before a lot of people, putting in a whole lot of work.
Do you hear him? This is why I keep telling you followers that follow this damn dude, y'all stay hating on me. Y'all not listening to these receipts?
He deserves the respect. And, you know, I want to congratulate that brother for his growth within these last few months. He's finally getting his due justice. And it's almost like the Most High God is rectifying these YouTube streets. He's correcting it because this brother's supposed to be on top.
Wow.
You understand? Because he's been there. And now he's finally getting his just due. So it's like amazing to see. And you got to respect it. He's going to the place he's supposed to be. Ringo TV Raw or Ringo TV Reactions is supposed to have millions of subscribers.
He said I'm supposed to have millions of subscribers. Now this dude is on a campaign trying to cancel me. That's why I keep telling you, man, people fake, bro. That's why I don't trust nobody, bro. It be your own people, bro. That's why I don't trust people, fam. Think of all the things he's saying here. And you go look at his videos talking crap about me now. That stuff will make you think like, damn, this dude is two-faced. How you gonna say all these positive things and now you're trying to destroy this man's name? That's crazy.
You understand? This is a brother who has had many channels removed. Many channels removed. So to see the brother finally getting his just due, and it's just amazing. So shout out to Ringo TV Raw. He's been around. He has a great influence on a lot of men.
This man been jealous of me the whole time, y'all. I really believe that this man been monitoring my progress over the years, and he been jealous, and he wanted to clout chase off of my brand in order to build up his platform.
So, you know, shout out to that brother. We giving respect and honor where honor is due.
Yeah, but then he disrespects me. He says my music is whack, my music is trash, but he was so proud to tell you that we did a remix and collaborated. Think about that, guys. He tells you my music is trash, but in this video, he was so proud to tell you that, yeah, we did a collaboration together, the Pump and Dump remix. That's why I made y'all listen to it, because I knew I was going to bring out all these receipts. Ain't that something, guys? It's crazy work, right? Seeing all of this, it should make you all think this dude is a total fraud, bro.
But, you know, they always trying to slap some leader on something. You know, no, this is a grassroots movement, and that's why it's gaining so much traction, and it's having the power that it's been having.
This is why he's claiming FBA. All you folks that rep that FBA religious cult, you don't pay no mind to this dude, bro. He's only trying to infiltrate your movement so that he could gain money off FBA. He know that the FBA community is very strong around Tariq Nasheed. So what he's trying to do is kiss Tariq Nasheed's boots so that it can make FBA viewers watch his channel so that he can make money and possibly get some cash apps, Venmos, and all that other stuff so that he could pay his rent.
It's been very effective because a lot of people who are trying to exploit us, they're getting shut down.
You see that? He said they're getting shut down. Man, I tell you, bro, this guy is truly a demon. That is who he really is, guys. That's the real Nubreed right there. A demon. Can't trust people, fam. Can't trust people. I'm going to have to get back to making my videos on we living in the worst time in history. You know, family and friends, they will betray you. You can't trust your co-workers. People are evil, bro. It's just the way it is, man. So that being said, guys, I'm going to get up on out of here. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Appreciate everybody stopping by. This was a powerful video, guys. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's get these likes to 1,000. Stop hating. Stop watching in the clouds, hating. You know what I'm saying? If you rock with the platform, hit the damn like button. I shouldn't have to keep telling people to hit the like button. If you rock with the video, you know I spoke the truth. You know I broke down all the information, and it's clear as day. Support the show. Like, that's some damn, like, it's frustrating, fam, to put in this level of work and people just act like it don't matter. And then you got that same demon that'll come on YouTube and make some stupid video and y'all be in the comments cheering him on. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna get up on out of here, man. You know, go get me some rest. But yeah, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you can be notified when I go live or when I upload some videos. Yeah, it is what it is, bro. So I'm gonna get on out of here, man. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. Y'all take care, fam. I'll catch y'all in the next video. I'm out of here. Peace. We out.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $RingoTV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out.